and Rebecca Sandifer. Number 66, offensive lineman, Nick Beidle. Nick is being escorted tonight by his mother, Leslie Beidle. Number 67, offensive lineman, Raul Duran. Raul is being escorted tonight by his sister, Maria Hernandez. Number 72, defensive lineman, Braxton Field. Braxton is being escorted tonight by his mother, Amanda Field, his papa and nana, Ronald and Carol Ann Field, and his brother, Ezekiel Field. Number 99, kicker, Landon Love. Landon is being escorted tonight by his parents, Ewell and Melissa Love. Senior filmer and manager, Nate Evans. Nate is being escorted tonight by his parents, Bruce and Ashley Evans. Senior student athletic trainer, Banner Hogan. Banner is being escorted tonight by her parents, Matthew and Wanda Hogan, and her aunt, Delane Capps. Eagle fans, how about a standing ovation for our 2020 Lindale Eagle senior football players, manager, and student athletic trainer. And now we'd like to introduce to you your 2020 senior Lindale Eagle cheerleaders. Senior co-captain Bethany Dupree. Bethany is being escorted by her parents, Toby and Jennifer Dupree. Senior co-captain Caitlin Bethany. Caitlin is being escorted by her parents, Joe and Lisa Bethany. Senior Savannah Petty. Savannah is being escorted by her parents, Kevin and Laura Petty. Senior Rebecca Beard. Rebecca is being escorted by her parents, Jason and Kathy Beard. Once again, Eagle fans, how about a standing ovation for our 2020 Lindale Eagle senior cheerleaders? And now we'd like to introduce to you your 2020 senior Lindale Eagle Starsteppers. Senior Star Stepper manager, Victoria Ricketts. Victoria is being escorted by her parents, William and Sabrina Ricketts. Senior Ashley Droblin. Ashley is being escorted by her parents, John and Christy Droblin. Senior Gabriela Flores. Gabriela is being escorted by her parents, Joe and Heidi Flores. Senior Caroline Graham. Caroline is being escorted by her parents, Robert and Laura Graham. Senior Kiara Holloway. Kiara is being escorted by her parents, Jennifer Godinez and Baymon and Rachel Holloway. Senior Riley Kendall. Riley is being escorted by her mother, Jana Crone. Senior JC Moss. JC is being escorted by her parents, Jason and Lori Moss. Senior Brianna Paredes. Brianna is being escorted by her mother, Sandra Barrera. Senior Lieutenant Charmise Wilkerson. Charmise is being escorted by her parents, LC and Xavier Wilkerson. Eagle fans, how about a standing ovation for our 2020 Lindale Eagle Senior Starsteppers? Once again, seniors, thank you for everything you've given to Lindale School District and our Lindale community. Your legacy will continue to live on for years to come. Eagle fans, one last time, let's make some noise and give a huge standing ovation for all of our 2020 Lindale Eagle Senior student athletes.
Let's do it, 'cause I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night, that tonight's gonna be a that tonight's gonna be a good, good night. Tonight's the night. Hey, let's live it up. Let's live it up. I got my money. Hey, let's spin it up. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Smash it. Like oh my God. Like oh my God. Jump out that sofa. Come on. Let's paint the town. Paint the town. We'll shut it down.
My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh. Yeah, my life be like, yeah, my life be like times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like even breadcrumbs fall when I'm straight. Yeah, I'm sacrificing the price. My life be like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, more friends I be more like you. Yeah, I can put you fire with the things I do. I'm on an island by my lonesome stranded. Low key and staying candid. Reflect on all the things I try my hand at. Search for the equation to persuasions I'm used to. Finding comfort in the zones and clouds of bones I get loose to. A mountain is fontaine. Spinning in monsoon and grinning this high octane. Explosive how I came. Rolling down the hills cause life's a hassle. Encircled by my folly like a moat around the castle. Stay afloat. Catch a second wind thin is the air I breathe. Teary-eyed nose running. Wipe the snot on my sleeve. I'm calling on the Savior to be all that I need. Please forgive me my behavior. Had me lost in light speed. Times like these that make me say, yeah, Lord, if you see me, please come my way. Like even breadcrumbs fall when I'm straight. Yeah, I'm sacrificing the price. My life like living like a fingertip. Sometimes I fall, I slip. Yeah, more friends I be more like you. Try not to put you fire with the things I like.
The fear of never falling in love, and the tears after losing the feelings of what you thought love was. Like the dirt still up under the rug.
My life be like
Bad characteristics covered in Christ's blood. The joy of new birth and the pain of growing up. The bliss between giving my all and giving up. The highs and lows, paths and roads I chose in the cold I froze. Trying to ease my woes in this world of sin. Close too thin to fit, so the God I send. Words of help to win. And grumbling so deep letters can never express. So the sounds of ooh ah beneath my breath.
times like these that make me say.
Heart breaks and
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the beautiful Eagle Stadium in Lindale, Texas, for tonight's 4A Division I District 9 contest between the visiting Wildcats of Palestine and your Lindale Eagles. The Wildcats come into tonight's game with an overall record of 6-3 and 4-1 in district, while your first place Eagles have a 6-2 overall record and a 4-0 record in district. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. This facility is also following COVID-19 risk mitigation guidelines as recommended by the UIL and state authorities. We ask that as a spectator, you help slow the spread of COVID-19 by wearing a face covering at all times unless consuming food or drink, maintaining at least 6 feet of distancing at all times from other groups and individuals outside your household, washing or sanitizing your hands often, and avoiding touching eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. We also ask that you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and school. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game, the cheerleaders, the bands, the pep squad, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials for both schools. They are referee Josh Thompson, umpire Jeremy Medley, head linesman Andy Dunklin, line judge Isaiah Lopez, and back judge Jay Pruitt. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, would you please stand for the playing of the Lindale School Song? wanted to take this time to say thank you for those providing the football meals: Fleming Feed, Brisket Love, Bob Garrett and Hideaway Lake Development, Benitez Tree Service. Thank you for your support of Lindale Eagle football. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, would you please rise, remove your caps, and direct your attention to the southeast corner of the stadium as we honor our flag and nation with the playing of our national anthem, led by the award-winning Pride of Lindale Eagle Band. The captains for your Lindale Eagles tonight. Defensive lineman number 4, Jamin Jackson. Running back number 22, Jordan Jenkins. Defensive back number 23, Eric Williams. Linebacker number 24, Jarrett Allen. Offensive lineman number 64, Luke Sandifer. And the honorary captain meeting in the middle tonight, defensive lineman number 54, Ty Kelly.
Lindale has won the toss and is elected to receive.
Lindale will be receiving the kick from the west end zone. Wanted to also make a correction. Number 12 for Lindale, senior Daniel Frankie. Daniel Frankie, number 12. Back deep receiving the kick for Lindale. 22, Jordan Jenkins. Number 3, Jacob Siegfert. Nice return by number 23, Eric Williams. Takes it across midfield where the Eagles will start 1st and 10 from the Palestine 47.
How about them for starting off strong?
That
It's
was
a double pass.
That was the exact same play they pulled in Reliance Stadium in the playoffs. Was it last year? Whenever it was, they ran that play and scored on the first play as well. Great execution, good job. One of those things you work on, you got 2 weeks, so might as well pull one of those out.
Well, it may have been why they decided to win the toss and take the ball. Hold is down, kick is up from Landon Love, and it's good. It is a fast 7-0 lead for the Lindale Eagles. Barely 17 seconds into this, and we come back. Lindale Eagle football continues with onthecall.net.
Hi, I'm Eric Keppen, Relationship Manager at Alter Federal Credit Union. If you are looking for the tools and resources to expand your business or just want a trusted partner who understands your needs, I'd love to talk. We have helped many local businesses finance real estate and equipment purchases, manage their cash flow, and simplify their day-to-day banking experience. Give me a call today at 903-402-3355.
Altra Federal Credit Union has the knowledge and skills to assist any business with all of its business banking needs. Federally insured by NCUA.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Back at Eagle Stadium, kick is going to go into the end zone. And, boy, Palestine thought that kick was going to come up short, and it hit about the 5, but just barely made it into the end zone. A quick 7-0 lead for the Lindale Eagles, and a surprising start as we saw the double pass. And the best we could figure out, Case Brooks ended up throwing that pass. So it's a 47-yard touchdown pass from Brooks to Jacob Siegfried. And Siegfried, who's, he's had a pretty darn good season, by the way, but he now catches a touchdown pass from somebody other than Sam Peterson. That is his 7th touchdown of the season on 33 catches. So Palestine gets the ball 1st and 10. They'll be going right to left. Ball in the middle of the field. And they will be rotating in and out quarterbacks, and Jared Walker and Dimajon Martin. We'll see who will take the snap first. We'll see a number 8, number 10 rotating in and out. They'll run to the line quickly, put a man in motion in Conley. Deep pitch going right side. He gets to the 25, got some blockers to the 30, cutting upfield and stumbles down right at the first down marker at around the 35-yard line. So Conley with the first carry gets a nice deep pitch.
They are real good at cut blocking on the edge, and they knocked down a couple on the edge, and they had a lot of room out there then. I talked to a holder over here next door. He thought Eric Williams threw that pass, so I don't.
Really?
Yeah. So I missed that.
Well, we will tell everybody.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, with the black jerseys on and the blue numbers, it's going to be hard on us all night long. Handoff coming near side. It's going to be Conley again. Cuts upfield. He trips again. Well, he fell down right at the first down marker. They got the first down, but Conley tries to cut it to 35 and goes down at the 37-yard line. So picks up only a couple on his second carry of the night.
Lindale's going to run a lot of 8-man front tonight, a lot of 4-4 looking stuff. Jamin Jackson is going to go to the big 99 tight end side every time with, and Jared Allen's going to be the outside linebacker on that side. And they'll be rotating those guys. They'll be flip-flopping.
We'll look over this defense here in a second. Dropping back, now passing it. Could be Weber going to go far side and way out in front of the intended receiver. It was intended for Shedrick Dudley. And that time the pass thrown. And Dimajon Martin, he is one of the 2 quarterbacks. And Martin right now has been the primary quarterback the last few weeks. He's only 15 of 36 for 249. They do not throw the football very much at all, as you can tell. Only 20 completions for both quarterbacks combined. They're 20 of 48 for 399 and 5 touchdowns total. But out of those 15 completions, Martin has got 3 of those 5 touchdowns. They run to the line quickly. They have a tight set with a tight end, a slight slot back on the left. Now goes in motion. Conley going to take the handoff. Gets tackled. Ball's on the ground. No. Keeps it back at the 22-yard line. Thought he dropped the football, but Conley gets pulled down way back at the 27. A huge loss. And a tackle by somebody with a dark number on a dark jersey, and we're going to be fighting this all night long.
That's Jared Allen over there, made that tackle.
Thank you, sir. I don't like these new jerseys.
Yeah, they're hard to see.
Yes, they are. Well, on the 3rd and 8, he will knock Conley all the way back to the 30-yard line where they will mark him down. So deep back to punt at his own 15-yard line. It gets off a decent punt. It will hit down at the 43-yard line. Takes a Lindale roll and picked up. Eric Williams trying to pick it up, and boy, he may have just stubbed his toe. And not sure if he's fallen on the football or not, but they're saying it's Lindale football. Oh, my gosh, he's probably going to get yelled at.
Well, the rule on that, it hit a Palestine kid. That ball is dead at that point.
Okay.
We can pick the ball up with no consequence at that point.
Okay. All right. Well, Eric tried to reach down to get it around the 39-yard line and could not get his hands on it. There was white jerseys all around him. They fell on it, but Lindale football 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Now, he made a smart play. That's what you do if it hits him. You got nothing to lose.
Amen. Siegfried in motion. Handoff. Jenkins coming near side. Goes off tackle right side. Will get stopped and swallowed up by the little mighty might Dominique Milton, who's tongue in cheek right there. Because what do you think, Mark? Probably.
I've got it somewhere here. I'm
210,
trying to find it through all my stuff. I found it in a.
But he's tall.
He's 6'3", 280.
Motion is Siegfried. Now trips receivers to the left side, and now you're going to get a flag down near side, and evidently looks like wide out moved. So
offense, number 22.
Possibility. That's going to be Jenkins, who split out wide to the right side. He was closest to the sideline.
Flag is against Lindale.
And already seeing different setups and different alignments for the Lindale Eagles. Siegfried in the backfield. Now he'll go in motion to the left. Dual receivers left and right. Now he'll set up in the tight slot left side. Ball in the near hash mark. In motion is Jenkins. Fake handoff. Pass across the middle of the field. It is caught at the 45. Breaking it outside 40. 35. Siegfried 30. Curling it upside and will step out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Jacob Siegfried out at the 22. Make that.
That was a fantastic throw by Peterson because he had a man in his face and got enough on it, and Siegfried made a great catch. That was a good play by both ends of that.
Well, 40-yard reception to Siegfried, and here comes Sam Peterson. Snap, handoff, Jenkins straight up the middle, breaks the tackle, bulls his way all the way up to the 15-yard line. That's the Jordan Jenkins I think we all recognize, is once he gets any arm tackles or somebody trying to touch his shoulders, he just shrugs those off and goes forward. He picks up 6 on the carry.
Yeah, they're trying to get a little tempo going here, which I think is an absolutely smart thing to do.
Handoff, Jenkins once again trying to get left side. He gets busted back, breaks the tackle, and then gets tripped up at the 20. He broke a tackle, was almost able to get outside to contain, but just couldn't get away from that last strip tackle. Let me take a look. It looks like 20 on the tackle. So we're going to credit that to Keemon Ross.
Oh, 5'8", 145-pound linebacker. He's one of their leading tacklers. He's a good little football player, a little bitty guy, but he's a good football player.
Ball set up on the left hash. Peterson and Jenkins in the backfield. They're going to take a look at the sideline and get the change of play. Dual receivers left and right, wide out. Peterson looking left. Now he's looking middle. Now he's got to scramble. He's got to hurry. He's going to turn, try to throw down to the sideline. Caught and dropped at the 15-yard line, incomplete. And out of bounds there. So the incompletion is going to set up the first decision time. Long completion to Siegfried, and then a couple of short runs, but they still set up with a 4th and 8 now from the 20-yard line. And it looks like Big 99 is going to jog on and try a field goal attempt. Landon Love, who has been stellar all season long, he's 4 of 5. With his longest being 36 yards, he will now attempt his longest field goal of the season, set up at the 27-yard line. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Eric Williams with the hold, takes the snap, sets it down. Landon Love with the kick, it's up. If he's got the distance, he's got it. Jumps over and it's good. Boy, he got that by about a length of the football.
Yeah, that one, I'm telling you, you couldn't,
That may have even grazed the crossbar.
It might have touched it because that was absolutely right there. But it counted 3 points. So that's
absolutely. 10-0 Lindale Eagles over Palestine. 8:14 to go first quarter, and we come back. Lindale Eagle football continues on thecall.net.
Send your savings into overdrive by financing or refinancing your car with Cooperative Teachers Credit Union. Why? Because rates are as low as 2.29% APR. Plus, you'll make no payments until October. Become a CTCU member and learn more about our auto loans at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA. Rate subject to change. Loans subject to credit approval, proof of income, and length of residency. Offer good through September 30th, 2020. Loan term up to 72 months. Subject to verification.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Beeler, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Beeler Roofing. Beeler Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Beeler Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Beeler Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Beeler at Beeler Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Beeler Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
Tajon Wilson with the kickoff return. Wilson will take it back for the Palestine Wildcats up to the 19. Well, they're going to mark it right down at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, Palestine, and a 10-0 lead after Landon Love getting his season-long 37-yard field goal with 8:07 to go in the first period. Palestine back with the football in their second possession on the evening.
I believe that was Corey Sanders and Jared Allen that tackle then. A good job on contained by Sanders then.
It looks like Palestine's got 28 guys on the field. Handoff, Conley coming near side. Man, he's got a lot of room. Cutting inside from the 30, 35, 40, outside to midfield. It's a race now, and out of bounds. He runs at the 40-yard line. Conley getting run out of bounds by Jamin Jackson. And coming in there to finish him up is Casey Villarreal. Excuse me, let's make that Brett Maya.
With the carry for Palestine,
Yeah, I got to talk to the school district about these uniforms.
Lindale's going to have to find an answer for the edge. They are cutting. They're getting about 3 pullers out there and cutting us to the ground, doing a great job of running it, the buck sweep, and they're going to have to find something on the edge out here, widen out that middle or something.
Palestine coming in 6-3 on the season. Lindale at 6-2. Drop back now. Handoff Conley going to go far side. Getting a blocker out in front of him. Trying to cut outside. Gets hit at the 45-yard line and pulled down by black jerseys right there. So a gain of only a couple after the first down run. Well, Conley, even the wider the short side of the field, Mark, well, as soon as he gets the football, there's an awful lot of real estate out there.
They're cutting us down, and we probably they need to widen that end and that tackle probably on that strong side a little bit. Palestine has a strong and a weak side. The pure wing tee stuff. Their center 6'6", 285. Their strong side is 265 and 250.
Going to pass the far side, complete at the 27-yard line, cutting inside and up to the 28. And, boy, even after the completion, I honestly thought that Kendrick Barrett, who was the receiver on the far side, my apologies, that'll be Chauvier Cluis. Cluis got the catch, but he almost looked like he was lined up offside as soon as he came off the bench. Linesman did not call that. So he's going to pick up enough for the first down, so a very rare completion.
I had a feeling before this game they might come out and throw the ball a little bit tonight, and I still think they're going to throw it around a little bit.
Well, they run to the line with a split with a wide out once again. Handoff inside to Conley. Conley's going to get pulled down right there. Boy, no gain, and they'll knock him back and turn him almost inside out at the 23-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the line of scrimmage, so no gain again for Conley.
I believe that was 23. I think that's Shedrick Dudley. He comes in for, actually 21 and 23 right there, but I think that was 23 on the carry.
I think you're right. So Dudley gets his first carry, sophomore. Now jogging onto the field, we may see Walker in here at the quarterback position now as he runs some wide out also. Running to the line of scrimmage, it is Walker. Reverse coming near side. Conley got a lot of running room, real estate again. 20 inside to the 15, 10. He's going to walk in from the 5. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, they sealed off that outside, Mark, just like you had mentioned before, but every time they have got almost like a wall set up on the outside of the field.
Yeah, we're going to have to widen those inside backers or something because we don't have enough bodies out there. When they start pulling those guards, they got more blockers than we have bodies out there. They're running it well. Those linemen are cut blocking very well on the edge.
Well, Luke James comes in for the point after. Make this Adrian Oliva. Oliva with a nice kick. It's up and he's good. So the extra point goes through. It'll be a 10-7 lead now for the Lindale Eagles. We come back. A 3-point advantage for the Eagles. 6:23 to go first quarter. We come back. Listen to Lindale Eagle football with onthecall.net.
Hi there, it's Doc Deaston with Real Edge Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing. And even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game. And if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at docdeasonrealestate.com. That's docdeasonrealestate.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Well, Eagles give up the long touchdown run by Conley. That's his 10th touchdown on the season. I don't think anybody was thinking they were going to really stop him tonight. You just try to, one of those old NFL terms, you just got to hope to contain him. Kick's going to go short. It'll come down at the 23-yard line. Taken by Seekford, cutting inside 35-40, coming outside, almost trying to break, almost gets away from the tackle attempt by Chris Bryant, but can't get out of the reach of him. But once again, Seekford, who has got just about as much running ability as any running back at all, he gets a huge return, and he'll start the Lindale Eagle offense up at their own 45-yard line.
Coach Angel got this wing tee started last year when he came back, and they started gelling late in the season just like these guys are. And they had a runner last year named Jeremiah Davis that's number 2 behind Adrian Peterson at Palestine High School. They know what they're doing offensively.
Peterson turns around. He's got nowhere to go because he gets absolutely pummeled in the backfield by Shedrick Dudley. Dudley came in, was right in Peterson's face. Sam he'll make that play fake, and he'll turn to his left and roll to his left, and Sam really loves rolling to his left a lot, but he's got to have time to square that body up. Dudley wouldn't let him do it that time. Set up now, 2nd and 10. Peterson deep pitch to Jenkins. Jenkins cuts inside, crossing the 50, and rolls across midfield into Palestine territory to the 49-yard line. He'll pick up 6. That'll set up a 3rd and a long 4.
Yeah, we need Lindale needs to get this first down and keep this drive going. We don't need to give back to them right now because they got their chili hot on offense right now.
Absolutely. Peterson by himself in the backfield. Now Jenkins will shift back. Seekford comes slot right. Ball on the left hash mark. Peterson turns around, hands off to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to get the first down, and he does. Crosses the 45 to the 44-yard line. Had some good running room on the backside. He needed 4. He got 5.
That's a big play. I mean, with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter, that's still a big play in this game. Keep this thing rolling. Keep the ball away from them a little bit. Play a little ball control.
5:20 to go, first period. Clock rolling. Lindale on the move. First down and 10 at the Palestine 44-yard line. Left to right. Peterson going to take the drag, keeps the football, cuts inside 40, 35, 30, gets a good block downfield, still on his feet up to the 20, inside the red zone to the 16, make that the 18-yard line. Well, got some great help on the outside and extra blocks downfield.
They got great block on the edge out there. I believe that's Case Brooks over there, and Sam was very patient, waiting for that to kind of open up, and if he'd have forced the issue a little bit quicker, he probably wouldn't have had that big gainer, but he let it happen, and great run by Sam.
26-yard run for Sam Peterson, 1st and 10. Up 10-7, Lindale with a 3-point lead right now, and a first down at the 18-yard line. Handoff, Jenkins coming to right side. He bowls right off tackle, and not only gets tackled, but 52 loses his helmet. And anybody told him he doesn't have his helmet on yet? He started celebrating a little bit. DeWaylen Lewis made a good hit and a good tackle, but started to celebrate without his helmet on.
Yeah, he and 99 both start on offense. They are true two-way players. 2 big old kids.
Yeah, they're large. All right, another shift again. An odd shift for the Lindale Eagles. Ball in the middle of the field. Snap back to Peterson. Hands off to Jenkins. Extra hole. 10. Inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. He gets popped at the 7 and knocked down. And a Palestine Wildcat is down, a little shaken up. And down on the field right now is going to be Robert Alston. Alston's going to get up and try to shake it off himself. He's doubled over a bit. But Jenkins, with another big gainer, gets it up inside the 10 at the 8. We're trying to figure out if they're going to move the sticks. It is going to set up a 1st and goal. Handoff, Jenkins going left side at the 5. Cuts inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Jenkins powering it up, using the clock, Mark. And like you said, make it quality possessions in this first half.
That's right. They moving the ball. They need to get some points here. Keep that clock ticking.
10-7 lead for the Eagles. They're threatening again. Handoff, Jenkins going to go off left side. Is he in? Touchdown, Jenkins.
That was set up on tempo because Palestine wasn't even set. They weren't even down their stances in. That's what they got to do. Keep these guys that are playing 2 ways, wear them out.
Well, Jordan Jenkins with his 21st touchdown of the season. He's no stranger to hitting pay dirt.
Eric Williams to hold the kick.
Eric Williams will set to hold at the 10-yard line. Landon Love once again is back for one of his many extra points. Kick is up and kick is good. Landon Love tacks on the extra point. 17-7 lead for the Lindale Eagles. 3:30 to go, first quarter from Eagle Stadium. Senior night for the Eagles. We come back next with OnTheCall.net.
Social distancing has always been easy at Office Barn in Tyler.
A showroom almost as big as a football field. Really?
I'm John Longcrier. 2020 is Office Barn's 20th anniversary. We continue to have the largest selection of new and used office furniture and cubicles. Office Barn can help with your social distancing needs by providing sneeze guards and plexiglass privacy panels.
Hundreds of new and used desks, from $50 to $5,000.
Over 1,000 chairs in stock, from $20 to $2,000. New commercial-grade office chairs starting at $99 with warranty and assembly. Filing cabinets, cubicles, workstations, lobby furniture, even gun safes. We deliver anywhere.
Buy it in our store or buy it on our extensive website. Office Barn in Tyler, between Tyler and Lindale on Highway 69, across from the big, big American flag.
Thank you, East Texas, and God bless America.
Landon Love kicking it deep. Again, it'll come down at the 10-yard line, though. Taking it to 10 to the 20 to the 25 and across the 25 to the 24-yard line. That time it'll be Tayshawn Watson. As Tayshawn Watson gets off another pretty good return. It'll set up Palestine 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. As of right now, the Lindale Eagles moving the football pretty darn well and consistently on the ground. Couple of passes, obviously, that first play from scrimmage with the Seekford touchdown pass from what we have been told was possibly Eric Williams. I guess you're going to find out the first day of class on Monday if Eric starts bragging about throwing a touchdown pass. Yeah, handoff going far side. Conley getting trailed 25 up to the 28-yard line and then plastered down with a nice open field tackle by a player all the way on the other side of the field. Who was that?
These cut blocks that these guys are making are hard to work on in practice because you don't want to cut your own guys. You don't want to get somebody a knee or something. So, I mean, they're going to get used to it as the game goes on, but this is not something that you can really work against because you don't want to be cutting your own people in practice. But these guys are doing a great job of cutting on the edge. These linemen are doing a very well coached. They're doing a great job on the edge out there.
Well, the defense is having to line up in single file as they break out of the huddle to know where to set up. They come out and hit the line of scrimmage quickly. It was Corey Sanders with the tackle on the last play and a nice rush on the snap of the football. And back into quarterback is John Martin. And a quick start for the offense. Somebody jumped quickly, so
second out.
They'll back him up 5 yards. They match up the only penalty that's been called in the first quarter. Lindale with a 5-yard mark off earlier. Delay of game will push them back inside their own 25, so it'll be 2nd and 12 now from the 24-yard line.
Yeah, they flip-flop their line coming out of the huddle. They have a strong side, a quick side.
Handoff, first man through, will cross the 25 up to maybe the 21-yard line. That time it'll be Keemon Ross. Ross will get the carry that time. He'll pick up maybe a couple, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Palestine going right to left and ball on the right hash mark.
I believe that was Omar Weber they ran a trap right there, and he did a great job stopping the trap then. Got across the hat, just like you tell them.
And we do apologize, guys and girls. The jerseys are black, numerals are blue. They're outlined in white, but the stripe is too thin and the numbers are too close together for us to get names as much as we'd like. Man in motion. Weber going to go back. He's going to throw it across middle, intercepted at the 30. Return it to the 25, to the 20, going to go to the house. Touchdown. Diving into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
I can tell you who that one was. Well, that was number 23.
Well, he's flying off the field right now. Are we sure that was Eric Williams?
That's who it was.
Okay.
There's no doubt in my mind. I watched him from the snap.
Okay. Well, 23, and Eric Williams with the interception. He throws a touchdown pass. Now he's got an interception return for a touchdown. The guy's going to be incorrigible all weekend long. Minute 38 to go, and the Eagles moving it to a 23-7 lead after the interception return for the TD by Eric Williams. Tack on the extra point, Landon Love. Puts them up 24-7 Eagles. Minute 38 to go. We come back. Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
The 2020 dove season is underway in Texas with deer season and open up in November. Make the move this season and go all in with the CC Wildlife and Cattle Hunting Adventure you have always wanted for you and your group of avid or beginner hunters. Former Van Vandal Cody Campbell offers you affordable white-tailed deer, dove, elk, exotic, hog, and turkey hunts on over 10,000 acres of prestigious hunting lands throughout the great state of Texas and Oklahoma. CC Wildlife and Cattle is family-owned and stakes a priority on honesty and integrity, ensuring their hunters will find that they are upfront about every hunt and animal availability. They go the extra mile to make your adventure affordable and memorable. Cody Campbell and family pride themselves in building lasting relationships with hunters all over the South and has done so now for the last 4+ years. Go to ccwildlifeandcattle.com, read their story, and get more information on your own hunting adventure. That's ccwildlifeandcattle.com.
Well, you definitely want to save this game film, especially if you're part of the Eric Williams clan, because the guys had a pretty darn good first quarter. We're not even out of it yet. 1:38 to go. Lindale Eagles taking a 24-7 lead after the 30-yard interception return for the touchdown for Eric Williams. You know, you're going to have to make up some joke like he tripped somebody, Mark, or something for Monday.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain him. He's just such a good football player.
Freak of nature. Return taken at the 5-yard line to the 10-15 up the middle of the field, knocking over a Lindale Eagle. Boy, nice broken tackle in return across the 20 by Tayshawn Wilson. As Wilson, another good return. Guy just knocked somebody on their can and broke it free for another 3 yards. Palestine right back where they started from earlier.
The first one to hit him then was Ryan Stanton. I see him coming off. I finally found his number. But he made the tackle on the last kickoff. I watched him. But I'm having to wait until they get all the way to the sideline and turn around so I can see their number.
Yeah, we may be the only broadcast team without binoculars. 1:32 to go. Palestine coming right to left. Handoff Conley coming near side. He has got a lot of running room, but we got a flag back at the 30-yard line. Stepping out of bounds and knocked down right now at the 43, but they're going to bring this back as a flag is thrown right at the feet of an offensive lineman. It looked like Caleb Hagens had the flag thrown right at him back at the 30. Well, that spoiled a pretty exciting run by Conley, who turned it upfield at around the 30-yard line and had nothing but green. But I tell you, it looked like he stepped out of bounds 2 or 3 times, and the linesman was actually trying to stop the play. This one will come back. It's going to be a spot. The flag came down at the 32. So they may keep the down, but give up the yardage. Our officiating crew tonight, Josh Thompson is wearing the white hat tonight. Jeremy Medley's your umpire. Head linesman is a guy who used to run his own crew for a long time, Andy Dunklin.
Number 13. It's a 10-yard penalty. Replay.
So it'll be to Waylon Cook, who gets called for the hold.
Please set the game clock to 1:24.
So they're setting the game clock back to 1:24. The play clocks are out tonight. So the officials are actually keeping the play clocks on the field. Finishing up the head linesman tonight's Isaiah Lopez. Your back judge is Jay Pruitt. Tyler chapter crew working tonight.
Lindale still has no answer for the edge right now. I'm telling you, Palestine is just wearing Lindale out on the edge right now.
And well, Conley is pretty darn quick. They set up double slots. Going back to pass. Pass is complete at the 30-yard line. Tripped and up. No, breaking the tackle at the 30 and finally getting pulled down at the 35-yard line. And a great recovery. Looks like DJ Walton came all the way across the field to make the tackle at the 35. So the completed pass, that one will go from Walker. Walker back in that time to make the completion.
In the 4-4 look tonight, DJ is actually a outside linebacker, so I've been teasing him all week about he'll be able to tell his grandkids someday he played linebacker at Lindale. all 150 pounds of him.
Yeah, well, Chauvier Cluis ended up making that catch. Scrambling, quarterback, backing up, 25-yard line, sacked by the Lindale defense.
That's Jared Allen.
And
24.
Jared Allen has run everybody down from behind. He has caught up with every quarterback he has sacked this year. They get that big completion after the penalty, and the big completion, they get the first down, and then Jared Allen comes back and makes a play, setting them back all the way back to the 26-yard line, setting them up 2nd and 22.
I think he was bringing it from this right defensive end all the way across the field and sacked him on their sideline over there.
One wide out, straight drop back again. Pass is caught at the 31-yard line. Breaking the tackle, 35. Still on his feet and out of bounds at the 40-yard line. See who that completion is.
13.
That time it'll be Cook. Waylon Cook will make the catch. First quarter clock runs out, and that's where we stand. Lindale Eagles coming out with 24 points in the first period to take a 24-7 lead over Palestine. 9-4A football continues from Eagle Stadium tonight. When we come back, Lindale Eagle football with OnTheCall.net.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Hi, I'm Eric Keppen, Relationship Manager at Alter Federal Credit Union. If you are looking for the tools and resources to expand your business or just want a trusted partner who understands your needs, I'd love to talk. We have helped many local businesses finance real estate and equipment purchases, manage their cash flow, and simplify their day-to-day banking experience. Give me a call today at 903-402-3355.
Ultra Federal Credit Union has the knowledge and skills to assist any business with all of its business banking needs. Federally insured by NCUA.
Back at Eagle Stadium, Palestine comes out quickly to start the second quarter, 3rd and 8. They will be going from left to right this time. They set up in the middle of the field. Set up Conley now in a tight slot on the right side, on the left side. And now Lance Angel says, you know what, no, you guys don't know where you're setting up. Conley is pretty animated in his disgust with his offense right now as he turns and yells at some of his teammates trying to set up the offense. So they came out of the break at the quarter and looked like they were trying a different setup altogether, Mark, and just confusion set in. Lance Angel's got to put together his first timeout.
I think number 3, Germany Walker, was misaligned somehow because there's 2 or 3 of them talking to him as they walked off. I think he was in the wrong. He was in the slot over here, but I'm not sure where he was supposed to be.
Well, Walker, who's also been in playing quarterback most of the latter half of the second half of the first period. Wow. Deep pitch to Conley. He's going to go left side of the wide side of the field, cutting across the 45. He's got the first down across midfield. As they needed round 6, he got about 8 yards. He's inside Lindale territory to the 49-yard line.
Well, that's what's so tough about this offense. They pack you in there with all this. They've got 10 people in the offensive box, and you're trying to cram 10 people in the offensive box, and the edge is just so tough to defend because there's so much to defend inside. There's so many gaps in there created by so many people, and Lindale's having a hard time on the edge right now.
Well,
one thing, because Palestine's doing such a good job executing out there.
Well, 1st and 10, Palestine at the Lindale 49-yard line. Quick first quarter score. Kilgore up on Athens right now, 21-8. 11:21 to go. Second period here. Conley in motion. Weaver turns around, hands off, and the Lindale defense stonewall the Wildcats. And Jamin Jackson, the first one on top of the runner. And that time, handoff went to Shedrick Dudley, and Dudley went nowhere.
I think Omar Weber was in on that too.
Well, I think he ran into Weber.
I think he ran into Jamin, kind of finished him.
He looked like he forgot to lift the garage door or something and just drove right into it. Tell you what, Omar it has been fun to watch this guy's progression the last couple of games. Turnaround handoff going wide side against Conley again. He's got a blocker out in front of him, 45. Picks up good yardage, still on his feet. Finally will fall down at the 44-yard line. So he gets about 5. And we'll set up again a 3rd and long situation for Palestine. They're going left to right. Ball's going to be on the left hash mark. But they continue to move it now with 10:18 to go in the second period, down 24-7 to the Eagles.
They're not getting any hurry making the calls and getting to the huddle, but when they break the huddle, they are snapping it in about 3 seconds. So Lindale doesn't have much time to get lined up and make a call.
Well, the safeties in the corners are going to go ahead and break loose and set up the second line of defense as they roll strong left. Turn around, hand off to Conley, going left again. Breaks the tackle, still on his feet, 40-35, and bounces outside and gets out of bounds. And, boy, I tell you what, disgusted with his block, and you got to love that. Caleb Hagens missed a block outside that probably could have sprung Conley for big yardage and missed it, and was not happy with himself after that play, even though Conley picked up the first down.
Eric Williams is making a lot of plays out there. He's reading those guards, too, and he sees those guys pulling on that buck sweep. And he's making a lot of plays, but it's for 7, 8-yard gains. There's just no help on the edge out there right now.
Well, Conley right now averaging 10 yards a carry. He's got 10 carries right now for 102 yards. He gets across the 100-yard mark before Jenkins. Straight drop back and getting rushed quickly and sacked back at the 45 and way back at the 45 of Palestine, but they will stop forward progress. And I tell you what, boy, it is troublesome watching Walker because he does not get rid of the football.
Yeah, that was a will linebacker blitz by Ryan Stanton, and he cleared untouched. Big play by the defense and a good call by Roselle then.
Well, Gerard Walker is the quarterback now as he comes in taking snaps instead of Dimajon Martin. And every time he has been rushed or been in traffic, he will not let that football go. He takes the sack, puts a man in motion, deep pitch to Conley again, got two blockers out in front of him. Conley's got to stop and bounce backward, and boy, that's dangerous. Lindale defense makes him pay. Pull him down back at about a yard short of the line of scrimmage.
I believe that is Levi Thornton if he'd turn around.
Makes the stop for the Eagles.
He made a great play on the edge out there. There's two guys trying to cut him, and he stayed up on his feet. That's the way to defend a cut block, what he just did. You get your hands on them, you keep your feet moving back. That's who it was. And he made that play. There was Conley just didn't have the space he had out there. There's too many bodies out there then.
Well, you're going to have to wonder what these rushing yards are going to look like with all these huge losses of these quarterback sacks at the end of this first half. 7:50 to go, first half. Lindale with a 24-7 lead. Palestine with the football, third and just a bunch. 24, drop back, pass is out of the hands and out of the reach of the intended receiver, and that was the big guy as Dominique Milton, who is a tight end and defensive lineman, but Milton literally, Mark, he's got to be 250, 260 maybe.
Well, you want to give his passing reception stats down there?
He's got one catch for 70 yards and a touchdown. I can't imagine watching that guy go 70 yards.
Well, I know if I'm a safety and he catches it, he's coming at me. He's probably going to score because I ain't going to touch him.
Go for the ankles and just close your eyes and go. Well, they're going to set up the punt because they've got fourth and a long way. 4th and 24, Eric Williams standing at his own 15-yard line, hoping for a straightaway punt. Snap is high. Punt is off. Kick is good, but it's straight up in the air, end over end. Williams is going to fair catch it at the 23-yard line. Jared Walker, who stays into punt that particular time. Luke James has been their punter. I'm not sure if Luke isn't hurt, and I didn't get that before the ball game from Lance Angel because Luke is actually their kicker and punter, but we already saw Adrian Oliva try the extra point on their touchdown. So Lindale Eagles will get the football back. 23-yard line, 1st and 10, going right to left. Ball left hash mark. Peterson going to roll to his right. Looking to throw, staying right. Going to throw short. It's caught short at the 27 and brought down at the 27. We'll see who that is. It looks like Siegfried, just size-wise. And I think that is Jacob Siegfried. It'll be Daniel Frankie with the catch. My apologies. So Frankie with the catch. It's a completion of 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Handoff Jenkins. Taking it off tackle right side. They will finally cut him down at the 30. And he dives across the 30 to the 31-yard line. So Jenkins will pick up 3. And after the Frankie 5-yard catch, nice to hear that guy's name once again. Daniel, who missed a couple of games, 17 catches, 193 yards on the season, along with 3 touchdowns. 6:46 to go, clock rolling, 24-7 Lindale, 3rd and 2. Battle of 2 of the top 3 teams in this district. Not only fighting for playoff position, but both teams hoping for a district championship. Handoff Jenkins. Jenkins breaks the tackle, 35, 30, 40, 45. Still on his feet. He bulls his way across midfield, and they'll mark him down at the 47-yard line of Palestine.
He ran with a little mission then. You could just tell it, just his body language. He was not going down. There's about 4 guys had to. He's out here split out. They're trying to get him matched up with a linebacker out here or a corner or somebody.
Peterson by himself, straight drop back, got plenty of time, going to throw deep down the middle of the field, got a man open, and it's over the hand of the intended receiver, who's Siegfried.
Sam Peterson's pass up the middle intended for number 3, Jacob.
And it wasn't going to be Siegfried. Siegfried was open at about the 30, trying to run under that pass by Peterson, and boy, just a couple of yards too far.
Yeah, that was they kind of threw that off his back foot, kind of backpedaling. But he had enough on it, plenty on it.
I was going to say, he's done that a few times this year and got the football there. So Peterson sets a man in motion. Jenkins takes the inside handoff, coming wide, near side, 45-40, trying to cut up field, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Well, Jenkins has been splitting up a lot on the left and right side. Jenkins will take it all the way to the 30. They're going to mark him down once again at the 31-yard line. Make it the 32. Sorry, Mark.
That was set up by Case Brooks again out here. Nice block on the edge.
Snap back. Peterson going to throw it quickly. Complete to Evan Alford. Alford across the 30, still on his feet. Boy, fighting for yardage. Evan Alford, good yardage up to the 25-yard line. Evan with his first catch on the night, splitting out wide to the left side.
I believe that's Brooks.
That'll be Case Brooks. Alford's 8, Case Brooks is 9. I'm telling you, they both look the same.
They look exactly the same.
They actually look like 18 as well. I'm completely lost.
How about black shoes and white shoes?
Yeah.
Evan's got black shoes.
Okay, thanks.
Let's go with that.
And the short white socks. All right, here we go. 2nd and 3 from the 25-yard line. Nice completion and run by Case Brooks. Sets up Sam Peterson by himself in the backfield. Now he'll switch him up. Siegfried going off to the motion to the right side. Jenkins back in the backfield, 2 yards deep. Hand off Jenkins, no fake. Play action. Peterson's going to turn around, throw, gets tipped, and caught. Caught still on his feet at the 15-yard line, and then getting pummeled by the big guy down at the 15, and that's Daniel Frankie again. First down by Frankie. It was tipped, but somehow came right down where Frankie was standing. He never moved his feet.
It was almost like he fair caught it. He stood there so long waiting on it. You know things are going your way when you get those kind of bouncers.
Well, we had a couple of those, 2 weeks ago in Athens. We had one of those tipped passes and caught. Man in motion, comes across the front, handoff, going far side, 10, going to the 5, stumbling and down at the 2-yard line. Boy, plenty of room for the running touchdown, but tripping in. It looked like Case Brooks with the carry.
Yep,
and a great reverse call on the inside, and Case just tripped right around the 5 and dove to the 2-yard line. First and goal, Lindale, going quickly. Peterson scared, screaming for the snap. Hands off to Jenkins. Touchdown, Lindale.
And that's why he was screaming for the snap. They weren't set. They weren't lined up. And
well, we got a late flag after the touchdown comes in. There is a Lindale player standing down there right where the flag came in, and it may end up being on the Eagles. Normally, if you've got a player standing down pleading his case. Jenkins ran in from 3 yards out.
Well, that was Jenkins in the end zone talking to the official. I don't know what he could have done.
Well, they tossed the flag up, but the officials aren't really even talking about it. Lance Angel's out on the field. He wants to know what's going on. He's probably asking about the flag. And now Josh Thompson's going to jog to the Lindale sideline. For those that are able to enjoy our live stream tonight via YouTube, we appreciate you watching and listening to our broadcast tonight. Compliments of onthecall.net. Now the officials are trying to get everything set up. They've stopped the clock at 4:45 to go. Lindale has just scored. Jordan Jenkins with a 3-yard touchdown run, his second of the night. But a flag came down as the celebration started.
Defense, number 99, unnecessary roughness. It's a 15-yard penalty that Lindale has elected to take on the kickoff.
Well, there you have it. We got the explanation.
Yeah, I imagine there were some words spoken to Jenkins, and that's why Jordan was kind of involved down there.
I was curious why Jordan was sticking around down there to.
I was trying to say as nice as I could. Words spoken. Did you catch that?
Sure. Landon Love with the extra point. It's up. And Love kicks it over the band. Nope. He's two rows from kicking it out of the over the band. 31-7. Lindale Eagles enjoying a comfortable lead in the first half. 4:45 to go when we come back and listen to Lindale Eagle football with OnTheCall.net.
Hi, I'm Eric Keppen, Relationship Manager at Alter Federal Credit Union. If you are looking for the tools and resources to expand your business or just want a trusted partner who understands your needs, I'd love to talk. We have helped many local businesses finance real estate and equipment purchases, manage their cash flow, and simplify their day-to-day banking experience. Give me a call today at 903-402-3355.
Ultra Federal Credit Union has the knowledge and skills to assist any business with all of its business banking needs. Federally insured by NCUA.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Well, the only team they have to compare to as far as comparable opponents have been the Van Vandals. They're going to kick it short. It is pulled down by the Lindale Eagles, and the successful onside kick is buried down at the 31-yard line. You got to be kidding me, Mark. Who is that?
Eric Williams. Is the guy a ball hawk or what?
Oh, my gosh.
That is just, he is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
It's just fun to watch him. You know, you've said it 100 times this season, Mark. Eric Williams is just a football player. He's around the ball everywhere. Landon Love kicks a little pooch kick, onside kick. Eric Williams comes down right in his hands at the 31-yard line. 1st and 10, Lindale Eagles. Sam Peterson sets him up. Dual receivers stacked. Man in motion coming across the front of Peterson. Looks for the snap, fakes a handout, play action. Going to roll back to his left. Now looking to just get rid of the football, and he does. It's caught by Siegfried at the 26-yard line. Jacob Siegfried catches a rocket from Sam Peterson, who was about to fall out of bounds with 2 white jerseys in his face.
And, yeah, just almost out of bounds. That was a heck of a throw because that was right on the sideline.
That's as good a completion we've seen all season by those
about
two.
6 yards, but it was a good-looking completion.
Now, Siegfried complete they'll give him 7 to the 25-yard line. Siegfried in motion now across the front of Peterson. Peterson going to keep it himself. Got a hold 20. Bouncing outside 15, 10, 5. Dives for the pylon. Did he get in? No. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Well, the linesman stops him at the 6. Peterson looked like he had free reign until he got to the 5, and a white jersey was about to cut the angle off, but evidently Sam got a foot out of bounds at the 6.
I love how he attacked the end zone, though. He went after that pylon. He did not back off.
Well, a 19-yard pickup for Peterson up to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, Lindale Eagles. Turn around, hands off to Jenkins. Jenkins cuts it to the 5, to the end zone, touchdown. Jordan Jenkins, his 3rd pay dirt run of the night. And Lindale Eagles have broken this one wide open, leading by 30. Well, I tell you,
things have gone their way. That's what happens.
You know, we got to shout out to Joe Rodriguez, who always reminds us we got to give credit to the offensive line. And now Chris Cochran is forced to call a timeout. Cochran's waving his hands to the sideline. Personnel situation for Lindale, and they couldn't get the right ones on. So, unfortunately for Chris Cochran, he's got to call a timeout. 4:25 obviously does not hurt anybody, but at the same time, you know, you've got confusion after.
Eagle fans, once again,
this offensive line is just keeps getting better and better. Jacob Alford is the old line coach. He came over from Melissa, Evan's brother, and is doing a great job with these guys. You hear Soto and Corey Watts rotating at the left tackle. Moses Madrano, the senior, at left guard. Trey Maserati at the center, the sophomore. Luke Sandifer, another senior at right guard. And Will Hutchins, another sophomore. So you got sophomores outside those 2 seniors. And like I've said, those 2 guys are the glue in there. They've done Moses and Sandiford just done a great job this year.
Well, it's just great framework for the next 3 years as well. Landon Love, he's Mr. Reliable. Kicks in the extra point. It is a 38-7 lead for the Lindale Eagles. When we come back, you're listening to Lindale Eagle Football with OnTheCall.net.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Beeler, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Beeler Roofing. Beeler Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Beeler Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Beeler Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Beeler at Beeler Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Beeler Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
Looking for a good way to save some money? Refinance your mortgage loan with Cooperative Teachers Credit Union. At CTCU, we know it's the little things that make life easier, which is why we offer some of the lowest rates on one of your biggest investments, your home. Apply online or give us a call to see how we may be able to lower your monthly payments. Rates change often, so become a member and apply today at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval, proof of income, and length of residency. CTCU is an equal housing lender.
Well, Landon Love's going to put every bit of that 99 on his jersey into this football, and it goes out of bounds, or excuse me, goes out of the end zone. Lindale's going to run it down in the end zone, but all the same, it'll be 1st and 10 Palestine, who finally get the football back. After back-to-back touchdowns by the Lindale Eagles, they stretched their lead to 38-7. Dusty and I don't think either one, even on paper, Mark, saw this kind of offensive output here in the first half. And surprising for you, too?
This is what that extra week could get you, I guess. I mean, they came back fresh. They came back ready to play. And, everything that went wrong in Athens first half, everything's going right this half.
Well, we come back, and immediately we've got an illegal procedure call. As flag comes down, they're going to mark him back 5 yards, as if Lance Angel wasn't struggling right now as in his first half. He'll come out with an illegal procedure call here.
And again, to a team that has completed about, 25 balls this whole year, it's not good to be down 31 points in the first half, because you just got to stick with your running game, because that's what you do.
And they've been pretty successful going to the outsides, but they just have not been able to find the end zone. Handoff going to go far side. Caught at the 20, 25. Plenty of running room there. Big yardage up the sideline. Midfield 40. Knocked out of bounds inside the 35-yard line. And this time it's going to be Tayshawn Wilson, the sophomore running back. Wilson picking up huge yardage.
Oh, he is a good-looking sophomore. He came up and hit Jenkins a while ago from his safety position. He's one of the starting safeties, and he's a good-looking kid for a sophomore.
Well, Wilson picks up 41 on the pickup, gets it all the way to the 34-yard line. About immediately as you get it out of your mouth, Mark, about them having to keep the ball on the ground. They can't do it through the air, but my gosh, they're picking up chunks of yardage on the ground.
Well, that was probably the best Lindale have played. They got a little penetration over there, and he just found a little crease and hit it.
Kendrick Barrett splits up wide to the right side. Turnaround handoff, first man through, picks up maybe a yard, and the Lindale defense will just crush him right there at the line of scrimmage.
That's a trap again. The trap has not been a factor. That's about 3 times they've tried it, and there's nothing in there. But if I'm Lance Angel, I'm attacking the edge every play, one way or the other.
Well, Shedrick Dudley with the carry, and he gets nowhere. 34-yard line, 2nd and 9. Make that 2nd and 10. It's right. Ball going to be set right at the line of scrimmage. But they get the big first down to get them on the Lindale side of the field. Inside trap again. Handoff at the 30-yard line and pulled down right there at the 30. Handoff inside to Jeremy Walker. And, Germany Walker gets the inside handoff. Well, that time, the wing tee, that's the thing about that wing tee right there, is you got backs going to the right, and then all of a sudden somebody just darts to the left in that hole.
That's one of those wing tee, old-timers, that's one of their favorite plays, that little inside reverse to that wing back. It gashed, but Eric Williams made a good play on the ball.
Handoff, Conley going to come near side, and that time tripped up at the 30-yard line. It will not be Conley. It'll be Wilson again with the carry, and Wilson is cut under at the ankles.
That was Jared Allen again. Great play by him. Eric Williams is making a lot of plays, but because he's reading guards from back there at that free safety position, those guards are, even on that wingback trap, it took him right to it. He's doing a good job of staying on his keys back there, because I'm telling you what, if you sit back there at free safety and just watch the game, you're in trouble against this offense.
Well, you'd mentioned it last week, too. Siegfried is back in that position as well. Conley going to get the inside handoff, going to bounce it outside. He's got the first down, stumbles, but gets enough on the 4th and 5 play. Lance Angel goes for it at the 30-yard line, and Conley runs out to the outside and picks up about 8 for the first down.
Lindale got misaligned then. They moved at the last minute, and they didn't get enough people over there then. I tell you, they break the huddle. They get up there in a hurry. You better get down and get ready. You don't have much time.
Well, and with that stacked, instead of single file now, they've at least got stacked on defense, but they've got to get down really quick. Come to the line of scrimmage, and coming out quickly and early will be the right tackle. And flag on the play again. Dwaylen Lewis this time will get called for the 5-yard mark off. He just tried to get out there and pull as fast as he could and got out there a little too quick.
You sit there in that single file look, and everybody's looking for number 99. Everybody's looking for the tight end. And as soon as he breaks out of the huddle, because you got to make a call immediately. As soon as they find 99, they make their strength call, and everybody knows where to go. But it's fast. I mean, you got to get down. You got to get ready to play. And remember the call all at the same time.
Absolutely. Cedric Dudley comes in the backfield. They're going to set up with no back now, puts a man in motion, turn around. They're going to be a quarterback keeper and taking it right up the middle. Not real sure that wasn't a broken play. As David-Jean Martin is back in to take the snaps at quarterback and turned around. There was no one behind him. Mark, I couldn't tell if that was just a busted play or a design where he just turned around and thought he was going to drop back and took a quarterback draw.
I think that might have been a design little quarterback draw, little misdirection quarterback draw. Ryan Stanton made the tackle. He did a great job staying on it.
Well, they've only got 1:28 to go. Clock continues to roll. Palestine comes to the line of scrimmage quickly. Turn around. It's going to be a reverse to Conley. Conley going wide, and they're pushing him wide and out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Good pursuit this time by the Lindale defense from behind and in front, pushing Conley out of bounds with a short gain.
Yeah, well, Lindale got people to the ball that time. That time the edge was locked down a whole lot better than they've done the whole first half. Maybe they figured something out over there.
Well, that quarterback keeper got the penalty back and a yard, but Conley couldn't get anything after that. They're going to mark him out at the 21, so 3rd and 9 from the 21-yard line. And clock is stopped after running out of bounds. Clock stopped at 1:18. Lindale up 38-7 right now in the second quarter. Up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Reverse coming near side. Conley gets pushed wide to the 20. He gets knocked out of bounds all the way back to the 23 and a flag down back at the 24-yard line. Well, they're starting to get Conley's getting a little frustrated. He noticed he could not cut upfield and pretty much just headed to the sideline, but a flag on the play. And he right in the area of holding. Dusty says it looks like he saw a hold right there with Lewis. If it is 52, this is going to be his second one on the night.
It's going to be 3rd and about 19 or 4th and 9. See if they decline this thing.
Offense, number 52. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
A good call from Dusty Swope, who reminds me again that we have to remind you that all 4-year-olds named Sawyer Swope, if you're listening at the house, your dad is here. He can't be on camera because there's restrictions about the size of his head. So we have to keep him in the booth. Deep pitch. They're going to think about a pass, and Conley is going to throw it complete at the 10-yard line and knocked out of bounds at the 6. Boy, great play call as the completion on the double pass to Cedric Dudley. Or not the double pass, the pitch back to Conley, and he's going to complete it to Dudley from the 21 up to the 6-yard line. So it'll be a 15-yard pickup. And 1st and goal situation for Palestine now. So they are inside not only the red zone, but inside the 10-yard line now for the first time since early in the first period.
That's a good play call by Palestine then. Get that first down.
Snap back, going to reverse again. Conley gets cut under, and a great open field tackle. The ball goes all the way out of Conley's hands about 10 yards towards the Lindale sideline. It is covered up, though, by quarterback Martin. Conley stays down. Conley got hit hard. right at the ankles and just upended, but the ball flew out of his hands. And Conley takes his helmet off and is going to need a breather. Timeout is called by Lance Angel and the Palestine Wildcats. 40 seconds to go in this first half. Lindale up 38-7.
That was DJ Walton that came off the edge then from his infamous outside linebacker position that he's going to be so proud of. But he played it well then, and he cut the legs and caused the fumble, and that's the way you play the edge right there. That's the way you force.
I think they're probably curious about the health of Conley, but boy, Conley did a great job of taking that pitch and faking that he even had the football, pulled up and made the pass completion.
50 seconds on the game clock.
That set him up for this play. Or excuse me, set him up with his 1st and goal from the 6, but after losing the football on the hard hit by DJ Walton, losing the football all the way back to the 12-yard line. So it'll end up being a 6-yard loss on the carry.
They better cover number 99. He was open a while ago when they kind of had a bad throw, but I don't know who's on him, but it's hard to cover that tight end coming out of there.
Well, they move the clock back to 50 seconds to go. They're going to throw a deep route in the end zone, and no flag as incidental contact. Looked like the receiver had turned. And is that DJ Walton back in coverage, Mark?
No, I believe that's Corey Sanders.
Okay, Corey Sanders had turned with the receiver, and the receiver and Corey just collided, both headed towards that corner for a possible corner route. And a little bit of a fade pattern, but it falls incomplete. And clock stopped at 46 seconds to go in the first half. So 3rd and goal from the 12-yard line right now for the Palestine Wildcats. Once again, they're keeping the play clock on the field as play clocks are malfunctioning right now here at Eagle Stadium. Man in motion, goes deep. It's a deep pitch and behind the running back, and ball is still loose on the ground and finally covered up by Tayshawn Wilson. So Tayshawn Wilson recovers the football, and then Palestine gets called for a late flag on what looked like either a trip or a push. So a little frustration setting in for the Wildcats right now.
I don't know if that was a blitzer or a defensive tackle or what that was that cleared, but they hit the quarter. They grabbed the quarterback before he could turn around and pitch the football. I don't know if that was a blitz. I couldn't tell who it was.
Well, at the snap of the football, the Lindale defense was right in the mug of Martin, who turned to make the crazy. He turns to his right.
And was wrapped up. Somebody had him wrapped up, and I don't know who cleared so quick. I couldn't tell. It happened so fast.
Well, it ended up where the pitch went way outside the reach of Wilson. Wilson had to run it down. He tried to pick it up on the run, and Lindale defender caught up with him, knocked the ball out of his hands. Again, he was able to recover it back at the 34-yard line. But the tack on the 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct.
From the 50-yard line.
And they're going to mark it back all the way to midfield. So Palestine went from 1st and goal from the 6-yard line to now 4th and goal from midfield. Been a while since I think I've ever called that. 4th and goal from midfield.
I got a feeling one of those linebackers, either Colton Weidman or Stanton, was on a blitz, and they timed it perfect because there's no way a defensive tackle could have got on the quarterback that quick. But he might have. I don't know.
Well, they're going to call a timeout. 28 seconds to go. Lindale calls a timeout. 38-7 Lindale. We will come back. You're listening to Lindale Eagle Football with OnTheCall.net.
Hi there, it's Doc Deason with Realance Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing. And even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game. And if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at DocDeasonRealEstate.com. That's DocDeasonRealEstate.com. lindale.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Well, out of the timeout, Palestine will come back and punt. They really have no other choice. 4th and forever at midfield. It'll be an end-over-end kick, and it'll come down at the 25-yard line. And Eric Williams will catch it right there, and no return, and still extracurricular activity. And, boy, things are getting ugly here before the half is even over with. As another Lindale Eagle went down at the 44-yard line. The Lindale fans are screaming. Evidently some coaches saw a few things, but
from their own 25-yard line.
It's starting to get to where it's not just kids being kids, Mark.
Yeah, it's it needs to get to halftime, let everybody cool off and come back and start this thing over again and get back to playing some football. There's a lot of frustration going on right now.
Well, Lindale Eagles will set up trips receivers to the left, dual receivers to the right. Jenkins in motion now behind Sam Peterson. He gets the pass at the 20-yard line, trying to cut upfield to the 25. And we'll get to the 26-yard line. I tell you what, things are just getting dirty on the field now as Jenkins is down at the 26-yard line. His body isn't on the ground, but it's laying on a defender. And a Palestine Wildcat gives a little extra mustard on the hot dog situation there. So the Lindale Eagles are going to call a timeout now. And this might be a good one, Mark, and take us on the field right now. This might be one of those guys, don't lose your composure in a situation like this. Let's keep our eye on the mission.
Yeah, you just got to, Lindale's up 38-7. It'd be stupid to do something stupid at this point. Just, the worst case scenario, you're 31 points up, going to the field house, and they may try to score here. I don't know. They may throw one deep. I don't know. But he's telling his guys to calm down, and walk away, and I'm sure Lance Angel's having a little talk with his as well. One thing, I talked to Jim Yankee before the game, good friend of mine, the coach is over there, and he said one of the things when they brought Lance back that was missing was discipline.
Yeah.
They just were, the discipline was an issue, and Lance is bringing some of that back now, and this coaching staff, and, it'll take a couple of years, but they got some good classes coming. I can tell you that. They got some good young classes.
Well, Jenkins goes in motion, and then Peterson will throw it over his head. A little bit too quick, but my gosh, the Palestine Wildcat defense was all over Sam Peterson soon after that snap was taken. Well, they put the rush on as soon as the snap of the football. Incomplete pass will move to 3rd and 8 now, as Eagles now with only 10 seconds left, and they'll just go ahead and take the snap and run this clock out and head to the locker room and try to cool their jets just a bit, everybody. Lindale Eagles at the end of the first half, and it is a huge one. Behind 3, Jordan Jenkins touchdown runs of 3 and 6 yards. An Eric Williams 30-yard interception return, a Landon Love 37-yard field goal, and a Jacob Secret 47-yard reception. It is a 38-7 lead for Lindale over Palestine at the end of the half. We'll take a short timeout. We'll come back, give you some halftime totals when we return. Lindale Eagle football.
American flag.
Thank you, East Texas, and God bless America.
Looking for a good way to save some money? Refinance your mortgage loan with Cooperative Teachers Credit Union. At CTCU, we know it's the little things that make life easier, which is why we offer some of the lowest rates on one of your biggest investments, your home. Apply online or give us a call to see how we may be able to lower your monthly payments. Rates change often, so become a member and apply today at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA loan subject.
The Starsteppers under the direction of Carrie Pierce, Kamala Walters, and Natalie Allen. The Starstepper officers are Lieutenant Allison Yarborough, Senior Lieutenant Bailey DeWolf, Captain Emily DeWolf, Lieutenant Charmise Wilkerson, Lieutenant Chloe Smith. Social officers are President Ashley Drovlin, Vice President Mary Tipton, Secretary Kiera Holloway, Historian Victoria Mayorga. Outstanding Dancer of the Week is Riley Schultz. Star Stepper of the Week is Jacqueline Rand. The Star Steppers hope you have enjoyed the performance tonight and have a fun and safe Halloween. For your continued halftime entertainment, the Majorettes will now perform a night routine to that 2012 hit by Nicki Minaj, Starships. Senior section leader is Miss Stephanie Beller, and Majorette sponsor is Miss Abby Banco. Tonight the band will perform a precision military drill to Killian Fanfare by Clifton Williams, and the marches Royal Decree, Attorney General, and Boulevard by Carl King. At this time, we would like to recognize the 2020-2021 Pride of Lindale senior class and their parents. The seniors have just performed their last time on a Friday night at Eagle Stadium. Seniors, thank you for your leadership, hard work, and dedication to LHS and the Lindale Band. The seniors are Grace Barr, She is the daughter of Jason and Becky Barr. She plans to attend Texas A&M University and study visualization. Madison Beard, daughter of Donnie and John Beard. She plans to attend TJC to be a film major. Connor Belcher, son of Philip and Molly Belcher, will also attend TJC and study animation and video graphics. Stephanie Beller, daughter of Richard and Cynthia Beller, plans to attend East Texas Baptist University and study pre-medicine. Caitlin Bethany is the daughter of Joe and Lisa Bethany. She wants to go to TJC and then transfer to Dallas Baptist University and major in elementary education. Brady Blaylock is the son of Amanda and Jeremy Blaylock. He will attend Tyler Junior College and study music education. Macy Bowman is the daughter of Natalie and Brady Bowman. She will attend TJC and then transfer to UT Tyler to study nursing. Trenton Butler is the son of Justin Butler and LaWanda Milliken. Also with him tonight is Brooke Milliken and Alicia Butler. He will attend Truman University to study law. Allison Cheney is the daughter of Alicia Cheney. She is going to attend the University of North Texas and study fashion merchandising. Gavin Drury, son of Chris and Christina Drury, will attend TJC to study business. Ashley Drawlin, the daughter of John and Christy Drawlin, will attend TJC and then transfer to Texas State to study clinical psychology. Zoe Ham is the daughter of Jeff and Vicki Ham. Jeff Ham and Vicki Wilson. She will attend TJC and then the University of North Texas and major in media arts. Chloe Harbuck is the daughter of Chad and Lindsay Harbuck. She will attend Berkeley School of Music and Performance. Evan Heston is the son of Katie and Chad Heston. He will attend Texas A&M and then attend pharmacy school at UT Tyler and will major in chemistry. Cameron Hilliard is the daughter of Kristen Gowan and John Gowan. She will attend UT Arlington and study theater.
Matthew Hoagie is the son of Jennifer and Paul Hoagie. He will attend UT Tyler to study electrical engineering. Riley Crone is the daughter of Dane and Jana Crone. She plans on going to college to be an animal therapist. Caleb Lawrence is the son of Wesley and Nadia Hicks. Also with him tonight is Jimmy and Jessica Lawrence. He plans on being part of the Marines in order to be a scout sniper. Sam Lee is the son of Abraham and Sarah Lee. He plans to attend UT Austin to study aviation to become a commercial pilot. Mason Lejeune is the son of Edward and Susan Lejeune. He will attend Texas A&M University and study computer engineering. Sonny Malden is the son of Jason and Shauna Malden. He will attend Baylor University and study fine arts. LaLuna Moffitt is the daughter of Lamont and Tanisha Moffitt. She will attend UT Tyler and study psychology. Nicholas Morales is the son of Carlos and Yasica Morales. He will attend Texas A&M University and major in mechanical engineering. Brianna Paredes is the daughter of Sandra Barrera. She will attend TJC and then transfer to UT Health of San Antonio and study applied science. John Park is the son of Sandra Carpenter. He will be attending the University of North Texas to study either journalism or jazz. Abby Payne is the daughter of Nathan and Katie Payne. She is going to attend Texas A&M or SFA and major in education. Caroline Phillips is the daughter of John and Wendy Phillips. She will be going to Berklee College of Music to study film scoring. Abigail Powell is the daughter of Justin and Marcy Powell. She will attend the University of Texas at Tyler to study communication sciences and disorders. Joshua Prater is the son of Collie and Marie Prater. He will attend the Universal Technical Institute and become an automotive technician. Jeffrey Patak is the son of Jerry and Cheryl Patak. He will be attending TJC and is undecided on his major. Kelsey Schwartz is the daughter of Steve and Monetta Schwartz. She will attend the University of North Texas and study political science. Kylie Scoggins is the daughter of Jared Scoggins. Also with Kylie tonight is Ron and Sandra Scoggins. She will be continuing her education after high school. Elizabeth Stone is the daughter of Andrew and Vicki Stone. She will be attending SMU to study public health. Chris Tidwell is the son of April Fox. He will be attending Texas A&M in Galveston to study marine biology. Ferris Turney is the son of Miles and Shanna Turney. He is going to attend either Texas A&M or Rice to study aerospace engineering. Adam Varius is the son of Deanne Varius. He's going to attend TJC and is undecided with his major. Annalie Vela is the daughter of Alejandro Vela and Miss Rodriguez. She's going to attend Texas A&M to be an obstetrician. Mr. Ventura is the son of Solicito and Trudy Ventura. He's going to go to AIT for the Army National Guard. And Brooklyn Willett is the daughter of Kelly and Daniel Willett. She will attend Baylor and study biophysics. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2020-2021 Pride of Lindale senior class. Each year, the band elects one of the senior girls and senior boys to be the band sweetheart and band beau. To 2020-2021 Pride of Lindale band beau is Mr. Brady Blaylock. The 2020-2021 band sweetheart is Miss Elizabeth Stone. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lindale High School Marching Eagle Band.
It's Root Construction halftime of tonight's broadcast, brought to you by Cooperative Teachers Credit Union, Alford's Tire, Doc Deason Real Edge Real Estate, Beeler Roofing, The Office Barn, and CC Wildlife and Cattle. The second half is coming up after this short timeout.
Well, back at Eagle Stadium, second half just about to kick off as both teams coming back out onto the field. Lindale Eagles, who won the toss and elected to take the football. And one of the first times we've seen all season long, they take the football, and, of course, one play later, the double pass. And we did get confirmation that, yes, it is Eric Williams that will get credited for a touchdown pass. Eric Williams, the pass to Seekford to start the scoring off. Lindale Eagles will go right to left. They're going to kick off this time to the Palestine Wildcats. Landon Love lays his foot in it, and they pretty much know it's going to go over everybody's head. It does. And that's where Palestine will start again. And, oh, my gosh. Mark, did you see what happened at the goal line?
I did not see that. I was looking at There's another thing going on right in front about the 30 down here. I was watching it.
Okay, I'll tell you, Lance Angel is going to lose the rest of his hair by the end of this ball game. A Palestine Wildcat, as the Lindale Eagles were running by him, took a dive in front of the official. It was Tayshawn Wilson who pretended like a Lindale Eagle tripped him or pushed him down, and he just went to the ground, and the official looked at him and just told him to get up.
Yep, well.
Golly. 1st and 10 Wildcats. You're going to pass it on first down to start the second half. It's complete at the 30-yard line, and that's where he's going to get stopped. And the quarterback coming into the second half to play will be Dimajon Martin, as it will be 10 and 8 coming in and out, and it won't be Martin. My apologies. It won't be Martin to come back in. Jared Walker will come back in. 2nd down and 4 now from the 31-yard line after the completion. Martin turns around, hands off. Conley coming near side. He's got to bounce it wide because the Lindale defense sniffed out this time the containment in that wall on the outside, and they dropped Conley for about a 2-yard loss back to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, Jared Allen deposited, I believe that was a wingback out here, deposited him about 2 yards deep, and it caused Conley to have to bounce. And then once you have to bounce in this offense, there's the pursuit will eventually get to you. But that was well played by Jarrett then.
Well, the sealing off that outside, though, Mark, is so key at stopping what they were vulnerable with that first half. They're going to throw again, almost intercepted, tipped, and caught at the 30-yard line. 35, 1st down, Palestine at the 41-yard line now of their own 41-yard line. Excuse me. Boy, the ball was almost looked like a pick six again going the other way, but that time pass is complete on the outside to Chauvier Cluis.
Yeah, Corey Sanders sniffed it out. He saw the play. He saw it happening and just couldn't get both hands on the ball. Tipped it right to the receiver.
Oh, boy, he was smelling pay dirt. There was nobody in between him and the sideline. So Sanders almost able to make a play. 1st and 10 Wildcats going left to right to put Conley in motion. Fake the deep pitch, rolling to the left side and throwing to an open receiver for a moment anyway. And incomplete at the 33-yard line as back there in coverage was Sanders back at the 35. Pass intended for Twaylon Cook.
Yeah, that's good coverage by Corey then. He was in man coverage, so he should have been there. And
well, ball incomplete will set up a 2nd and 10. So second half, I guess Lance just decided to come out and say, well, we'll go ahead and figure out if we can throw the football.
Yep. Good time to do it.
They're 20 of 48 on the season, and Walker 5 of 10 for 150 yards. He does have a couple of touchdown passes. and no interceptions. They come to the line quickly. They're all within 5 yards of each other. Conley inside a handoff, bouncing across at 35 to midfield. Make that 45 to midfield and out of bounds at the first down marker. And we'll wait and see. Well,
a little bit short.
The Sticks guys are about to get yelled at because they haven't called them a first down for the second time tonight. We've seen the guys on the Sticks. You have to wait for that linesman to wave you down, and he has moved a couple of times anticipating a first down, but they're a yard short. 3rd and 1 from midfield. Palestine moving left to right. It'll just be a quick quarterback sneak to get the first down, and they may not have it.
I don't think they have it. I'm right
They
here.
didn't go anywhere.
Right here on that yard line, and they did not get it.
Well, the sneak attempt by Walker goes awry, and it'll set up what'll turn out to be a 4th and 1 now from midfield. Well, they're 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions thus far. Walker taking a long time to get the play call in.
Yeah, they've got they're going to hit something wide here. There's just no question about it. They're going to try to hit the edge somewhere. There's just nothing in the middle right now.
Well, Brett Maya is yelling. He needs help on this side. They're going to do a quarterback sneak again. This time they got it plus some. Crossing the 45 to the 40-yard line. And they run the same play, and they pick up big yardage. They needed a yard. They got about 9 up to the 41-yard line of Lindale. And the Eagles' defense getting rooked that time right in the middle of the field. As Gerard Walker picks up the first down. Palestine with their first down here, 3rd period. First possession early in this one. 8:59 to go, 3rd quarter.
Trying to see it's Villarreal's that other linebacker right now. I couldn't tell who that was down there.
9th first down. They're going to do a double reverse pitch coming near side and getting a block on the outside 40-yard line, cutting up field or trying to and getting knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. And DJ Walton is over to help him knock him out of bounds. Lindale coaching staff going to help up a couple of players. They got thrown, kind of blocked out of bounds. It's Toylan Cook who ended up with the carry. He got the pitch on the double reverse coming near side. He picks up about 4.
There's a broken crutch down here on the Lindale sideline. I think that's Hamlick's crutch. He's right there beside it, and they got a crutch coming off to be repaired.
Oh my gosh, we don't see that every day.
Coming off major knee surgery.
I did see the non-cat-like reflexes by Justin Mason on the sideline, though.
Yes.
Trying to get away from that. Halftime score starting the 3rd period. Kilgore over Athens right now, 28-8. So Athens keeping that football game closer than we expected. 8:43 to go in this one. Palestine hands off Conley, left side. Conley runs into traffic at the line of scrimmage. He's actually going to lose a yard. So Lindale defense, well, we talked about at halftime that it's the first time we've gone through the first half without the normal defensive superlatives to go along with our talk because of the massive offensive output in the first half. And now the second half rolls around. They've thrown a couple of passes, and the defense has held them.
The two ends are starting to get a little penetration now. Before, they just weren't getting anything. They were getting pushed, and it was causing the edge to be right there right now. And now they're getting a little bit of penetration, and it's causing some havoc out there.
Wildcats 3 of 9 from 3rd downs on 3rd down conversions. 3rd and 9. Faking the handoff, play action. Going to go deep down the middle of the field. Caught and dropped at the 15-yard line. I'm not sure if the defender didn't get a hand on that.
I couldn't tell.
I can't tell you. Everybody's wearing sleeves. Some are wearing sleeves tonight, so can't tell if that's.
It looked like a pretty well thrown ball, but I couldn't tell if Eric Williams got his. That was Eric.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell if he got his hand on it or not. It wouldn't surprise me, but.
Well, he got a hand up there, and that's going to force a 4th and 9 now from the 39-yard line. And here they go. They're going to go for it. They're 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions. Double reverse again. Ball almost gets dropped. Double reverse pass. His pass is going to be complete at the 17-yard line. First down, Palestine. Well, they're pulling out all stops on the double pass as Walker pitched it back to Cook, who rolled out to the right and threw it complete downfield to Germany Walker. So Walker gets the completion, and again, Palestine 4 for 4 on 4th down conversions.
That was a well-thrown ball, but Toylan Cook just threw a nice ball right then. Right on the money on the sidelines.
Yeah, they may have to try up their third-string quarterback there. Turn around, fake, and handoff. Gives the inside handoff to Cook, and he gets it upfield, across the 15-yard line. It'll be Walker with the carry, and Walker gets some good yardage up to the 11.
It's a little wingback trap. That's a good play out of the wing tee. I've always liked that play. It's tough misdirection, and if they block it right, and if you're not reading right, it's trouble. It's a tough play to defend.
7:23 to go, third quarter. Lindale with a 38-7 lead. Clock rolling at 7:10 to go, but Palestine on the move in their first possession in this second half. Boy, getting hit right in the hole and dropped for no gain.
That was Colton Wideman there. That was a nice play. He read and filled the gap perfectly then.
Well, it's Dudley with the carry, and Dudley bounced right into what looked like an open hole before Colton Wideman put a helmet on him.
Boy, Lindale is really having a hard time getting lined up for the snap. They're snapping the ball so quickly now, getting out of the huddle, getting out and snapping the ball, and those defensive ends and outside linebackers are having a hard time getting them set.
Well, they jump down, they get set quickly, and now timeout's going to be called for Palestine. The Wildcats want one with 6:30 to go. 6.5 minutes to go, third quarter. 38-7, Palestine with their first possession of the second half. When we come back, Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
Hi, I'm Eric Keppen, Relationship Manager at Alter Federal Credit Union. If you are looking for the tools and resources to expand your business or just want a trusted partner who understands your needs, I'd love to talk. We have helped many local businesses finance real estate and equipment purchases, manage their cash flow, and simplify their day-to-day banking experience. Give me a call today at 903-402-3355.
Altra Federal Credit Union has the knowledge and skills to assist any business with all of its business banking needs. Federally insured by NCUA.
Going all in with the 2020 Lindale Eagles is Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment on Highway 69 in Tyler. The tires and brakes on your vehicle, much like a strong coaching staff, are the foundation of your vehicle's ability to keep you safe while traveling. If your foundation isn't set or lined up in the right position, it absolutely will not operate as it should. It is always essential that your family's safety is never at risk. Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment concentrates their efforts on maintaining your family's safety by making sure your car, truck, or SUV is playing with all the right tools. Along with repairing and installing accessories for all vehicles, Alfred's Tire Brake and Alignment is proud to be a part of the 2020 Lindale Eagles starting lineup.
Well, Palestine comes out of their first time out of the second half running the football as turnaround and handoff will go to Dudley. Dudley picks up big yardage inside the 5, and they're going to set themselves up first and goal from the Lindale 3-yard line. Palestine taking their first possession and running it right down the field.
Palestine, you got Conley and you got big number 99 at tight end, and one of their linemen are seniors, but otherwise, these guys are juniors and sophomores out there on this offense.
Turn around, handoff, Dudley again. He's going to take it the remaining 3 yards for the touchdown. So Palestine will find pay dirt for the first time since 6:23 to go in the first quarter, and they close in quickly. Their first possession of the second half, 38-13 now on the short touchdown run by Dudley.
There's a big hole in there. That well blocked inside. That was probably one of the first running plays up inside that they had a little gash. That was well blocked in.
Well, finally something positive happening for the Wildcats offensively. They're going to set up and go for 2 and working quickly. Martin going to turn around, fakes a handoff to Conley, and whistle blows late. As they're going to get a flag on the play and a 2-point conversion, they get called for a procedure 5-yard mark-off.
And Shedrick Dudley was wide open in the end zone. It was he came somehow out of the backfield all the way across the formation. He was wide open. It was fixing to be a 2-pointer, but it was a good call by Lance and his staff, but man, that penalty hurt him because that would have been that he was wide open.
A penalty on a 2-point conversion. 38-13, 6:02 clock stop. 2-point conversion again. Dual setbacks, faking the handoff. They're going to pass it. It's almost picked off on the 2-point conversion. Coming the other way, and I'm pretty sure that's 23 that almost picked that off.
Yes, sir, it was.
Yeah, the guy's crazy. There's like 5 guys, number 23 on the field. 6:02 to go. The 2-point conversion fails. 38-13 Lindale. We come back. Lindale Eagle football continues from Eagle Stadium tonight on Senior Nights with OnTheCall.net.
Send your savings into overdrive by financing or refinancing your car with Cooperative Teachers Credit Union. Why? Because rates are as low as 2.29% APR. Plus, you'll make no payments until October. Become a CTCU member and learn more about our auto loans at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA. Rate subject to change. Loans subject to credit approval, proof of income, and length of residency. Offer good through September 30th, 2020. Loan term up to 72 months. Subject to verification.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Bueller, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Bueller Roofing. Bueller Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Bueller Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Bueller Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Bueller at Bueller Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Bueller Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
Well, the ensuing kickoff, we're going to have to wait and see where they mark it out. A Lindale player did touch it, so it'll roll out of bounds at the 13-yard line, it looks like. But it'll be 1st and 10 Lindale Eagles, deepest they've been in getting the football now at their own 13-yard line. We'll see what they can do first possession here in the second half. 5:59 to go, trying to answer a Palestine score. 38-13 is our score. Lindale coming the other way, pitch going to Jenkins. Jenkins got to try to jump between a couple of would-be tacklers, and he does so successfully. 15, 16, make it the 17, 18-yard line. They'll put him down. So another big gain by Jenkins. Jordan fighting to get to that 100-yard mark.
Palestine's offense is fairly young, but their defense has lots of seniors on it, and they're not a bad group. They've done a pretty good job against Jenkins so far.
Snap back and handoff on the short side of the field. Really not a lot of running room for Siegfried as he gets the carry again. Jordan gets the inside handoff, and boy, they were going right to left. They were on the left hash mark, so the short side of the field, Siegfried got real crowded real quick. So he'll get pulled back for about a 3-yard loss back to the 16-yard line. Lindale set to call the play. Case Brooks split out wide to the left. Alford to the right. Now Cody Schwame now in motion. Peterson's going to throw it. Middle of the field, looking for a receiver. Caught and dropped out of the hands, in and out of Case Brooks' arms at the 32-yard line. Boy, he had a couple of steps on the defender as Germany Walker was defending. But, boy, Case had a good route run, just went right through his hands.
Good route, great throw, running to his left. That needed to be caught for a first down right there.
Well, we see number 4 run onto the field for the first time offensively tonight, that we can see anyway. And we thought maybe they might be a little razzle-dazzle, but they're going to have to set up and punt now. So the first 3 and out for the Lindale Eagles all night long. Sam Peterson sets, boots it at the 7-yard line, goes off the side of his foot, but he gets it to turn around at least enough for a fair catch at the 45-yard line. Make it the 46-yard line by Tayshawn Wilson. Well, this is going to be the second, Palestine's second possession here, second half, Mark, but they're in pretty darn good field position here for a team that just went right down the field.
Yeah, they're in business right here at the Lindale 46-yard line, and short field, a little over 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. There's lots of time in this game.
Well, 1st and 10 from the Lindale 46-yard line. Palestine going left to right. Put a man in motion in Conley. Turn around, they'll hand it to Conley. He's got to go wide, and he gets tripped up. Ball out of his hands again. Does Lindale have it? It goes right back, bounces right back under Conley. Wow. Well, he got tripped up at the 49-yard line of Lindale, and it was Eric Williams again, evidently in on the tackle. And the ball came out of Conley's hands, and it bounced right back underneath him.
I couldn't tell if that was Jared Allen on the edge that got some penetration. That's what's happening to the Lindale's ends. We're getting some penetration up the field on the edge right now. It's causing Conley to bounce, and you don't want to have to do that.
Well, he hasn't been able to get a lot of protection out there. Caught and knee down at the midfield. Unfortunately for Kendrick Barrett, he made the catch at the 49-yard line, and he had some running room, but unfortunately had to go down to get it and went down to a knee. So the completion is good to go for Barrett, but it's also a completion for -2 yards.
Palestine's big center, big 6'6", 280, is the one having to come out of the game for a play. He got up. I think he's okay, but they're going to have to switch centers.
Well, they're going to walk him off.
For a play.
I think Jarrett's going to be okay. He walked off. They just dropped him at the sideline as he just turned around. He'll just wait to come back in the football game. But third down and a long way. 3rd and 15 from their own 49-yard line. So the Lindale defense stepping up here, making a couple of plays, forcing a fumble. They could not get back. Set up under center. Turn around, faking a handoff. Play action pass. They're going to throw to the far sideline. Knocked out of the hands of the would-be receiver again with a spectacular defensive play. And I think that's Corey Sanders.
That was Jacob Siegfried.
Thank you, sir.
He came in the game at the corner for Sanders.
For number 13.
Yeah, I know it was Siegfried. I can't find Sanders. He must be.
Lindale's number 3, Jacob Siegfried.
No, I do see Sanders.
Okay, well, Dimajon Martin come back into quarterback. He threw that pass, got pummeled right as he let the football go. But another good, nice play by Siegfried. All right, 4 for 4 on 4th down. They're going to try again. 4th and 15, trying to put a man in motion, but no one goes in motion. Martin's got nowhere to go. He gets sacked. Ball is loose. Lindale on top of it at the 41-yard line. Well, coming off the field with the ball in his hands is Jamin Jackson. Either way, they'd have stopped him anyway on the sack, but the ball came loose, and they'll get the turnover.
That's one of those big points for a defensive guy on the film. That was a sack, a caused fumble, and a recovered fumble, which is that's a lot of points.
I was going to say, how are they going to figure this out in the film room?
Yep.
You know, hey, let's run that back, Coach. Run it back.
That's about a 15-point play for a defensive end right there.
Oh my gosh. 1st and 10, Lindale Eagles from the Palestine 42. Sam Peterson by himself got plenty of time. Now he gets flushed. He's got to reverse his field. He's all the way back at his own 30-yard line. He's going to throw it up for grabs and out of bounds, and he does this well, better than anybody in this district. Ball ends up going up in the stands. Sam had to reverse his field immediately. He had a lot of time as he took the snap. No one was open immediately, and Sam just started running for his life.
Yeah, I thought he might just keep running toward the sidelines over here. He had a better opportunity of getting something. When he reversed his field, what was that, 10, 20, he was 30 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
He was way too far back there for comfort. I'm going to go with a jam setup all inside the hashes. Now run receivers off, split 3 wide to the right side. Put Siegfried in a tight slot, tight end spot on the left side. Turn around, hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins going to go wide. Makes a move at the 40. Stiff arm, 35. Still on his feet. Wrestled out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A massive stiff arm by Jordan Jenkins. Picks up another 7 yards.
Man, he's fresh. I mean, he didn't get the offense wasn't on the field much at Athens. They had to run about 30 plays. Then they had the week off, and he is well rested. His legs are under him. He's running hard tonight.
Well, he's got to be getting closer to 100 yards now. Jenkins, no, the fake goes right back into the hands of Sam Peterson. Great block on the outside. Peterson will score on a tremendous block by Case Brooks again. Oh, my.
That play's been very, very effective. That's about the 3rd or 4th time he's broke that for probably over 20 yards. And Case Brooks has got a block all 4 times.
Well, I tell you, the amount of yardage that these wideouts have contributed to the offense by just simply blocking and keeping a block on these guys downfield has been massive in the last 3 weeks. So Sam Peterson with the long touchdown run sets up Landon Love with yet another extra point try and kicks it into the tubas, and it's up and good. It is a 45-13 production out of the Lindale Eagles right now in the 3rd period. 2:54 to go. We will come back. Lindale Eagle football continues with OnTheCall.net.
The 2020 dove season is underway in Texas with deer season and open up in November. Make the move this season and go all in with the CC wildlife and cattle hunting adventure you have always wanted for you and your group of avid or beginner hunters. Former Van Vandal Cody Campbell offers you affordable whitetail deer, dove, elk, exotic, hog, and turkey hunts on over 10,000 acres of prestigious hunting lands throughout the great state of Texas and Oklahoma. CC Wildlife and Cattle is family owned and stakes a priority on honesty and integrity, ensuring their hunters will find that they are upfront about every hunt and animal availability. They go the extra mile to make your adventure affordable and memorable. Cody Campbell and family pride themselves in building lasting relationships with hunters all over the South and has done so now for the last 4+ years. Go to ccwildlifeandcattle.com, read their story, and get more information on your own hunting adventure at ccwildlifeandcattle.com.
Kickoff's going to be taken by the Wildcats at the 4-yard line. Cutting upfield, got plenty of running room. Crossing the 30-yard line, 35. Got a flag at the 20 that has come down, so it looks like there's going to be a possible hold back at the 20-yard line. As our own set of binoculars, Dusty Swope, has put up a hard pushing hand as he's indicating in some type of hieroglyphic language what's happened on the field. So we'll wait and see what this is.
There's a block in the back.
Block in the back. All right, we're going to check and see this because Dusty's 2 for 2 right now.
Don't you know your signals when you see one?
Not when Dusty grabs his wrist and pushes out. So okay, see, we missed it.
Sam Peterson needs to, I don't know if you can get an assist on a touchdown, but he needs to get an assist to Jordan Jenkins because Jenkins drew about 8 of Palestine's defenders on the fake while ago, and he came out here, there was nobody home.
Well, you talk about a team touchdown, that one was right there, man.
I'm telling you that when Jenkins hit up in the hole, there was 8 of them trying to tackle him.
Well, Sam Peterson with a 31-yard run and an assist by not only Brooks but Jordan Jenkins, and there's an assist by the Lindale defense as they will pull down Walker for maybe a gain of a yard. They're gonna lose a yard.
Yeah, that's the same play we looked at earlier. You said it was that a broken play. That's a designed little counter, quarterback counter, and Jamin Jackson sniffed that one out.
All right, well, evidently a holding penalty against the Lindale Eagles, or a 5-yard mark-off. We didn't get the call. Referee Josh Thompson has decided not to run towards the press box to make the calls.
Game clock to 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Well, that's the third different play clock or game clock infractions we've had, but they're going to have 5-yard mark-off on the defense, and immediately ball comes loose again. Fumble on the ground, and once again it's the second time Lindale has caused a fumble but can't get on the ball as it goes right back to the Palestine Wildcats at the 10-yard line.
DJ Walton was a rocket off the edge then, and the guy, he was so fast coming off the edge. I believe the guy actually pushed him in the back right at the end, but he blew the runner up. Is that Conley?
Well, there's going to be someone hurt on the play because
I see Conley.
I don't know if it was Conley that actually had the football.
I see Conley up. I don't know.
Okay, well, I think it was Germany Walker who got the handoff, but he got it and it was immediately blown up. But we got a player on the ground for the Palestine Wildcats. They're tending to him right now and trying to get him onto his feet, and they do. At the 10-yard line. And that's actually going to be who got the handoff. Shedrick Dudley, who plays both ways. Dudley, who went down. And he's going to limp off of the field with a little bit of help from the training staff. So unfortunately for the Palestine Wildcats, and obviously for anybody concerned about high school athletes when they're playing this football game, Dudley is going to go off the field and probably will not return, looking at the nature of that limp. So that's going to put everything back on Conley. And they'll run in wide receiver. Chauvier Cluas comes in, sets up at the 10-yard line. Reverse coming near side to Conley. Again, a lot of running room, and he gets tripped up by number 23 at the 15-yard line. You know what? There's times you get done with superlatives when it comes to 23 and how he makes plays.
Well, that was an ace set, meaning there's one back in the backfield. They actually have two wings or a wing and a slot, whatever. And at that time, Eric Williams is backed up to about 11 to 12 yards as a free safety. But he's reading those guards, and he saw one of them pull, and what he tackled him for, a 3-yard gain, and I'm telling you, he's lined up 12 yards deep.
But from our angle, Mark, it looks like he's got at least 12-yard gain on his own.
Oh, yeah. And
all of a sudden, here comes Eric Williams past everybody. Inside handoff, little trap play. Inside again, crossing the 15 up to the 20-yard line. So great play call there for the Palestine offense. And they get it across real close to first down territory, but it's going to set up a 4th and 1. And this would be very doubtful to see Lance Angel go ahead and try to go for this, even though they're 4 for 5 right now on 4th down conversions.
I think he's going to go. I guess at this point, really, what do you got to lose?
Oh, that's a good point. So Gerard Walker comes in to quarterback this play. 4th and 1 from their own 30-yard line. Walker sets him up. Looking around, and a flag comes down.
Offense, number 21, 5-yard penalty.
Well, evidently Conley decided to move a little bit as Walker turned, I guess, to check the alignment of his backfield.
I'm not sure that wasn't going to be a try to draw us offsides thing, and
well, that would be a backfire then, right there.
That would be a backfire because I believe they were trying to get Lindale to jump, and the wrong side jumped.
Well, they're going to set up the punt at their own goal line. And gets off a fantastic punt. Eric Williams, I think, lost the ball. Eric Williams had a return situation at the 45-yard line, and evidently I think he just lost the ball. Okay, he thought it was going to go over his head, I guess. He's waving across the top of his helmet as if he thought maybe it was going to go over his head, but, boy, that looked like a returnable punt for Eric. For he to be licking his chops right there waiting for the football to come down.
I keep trying to find a 32 on their sidelines. There he is. I found him over there finally. It's normally their punter and kicker, but I haven't seen him on the field tonight doing either one of them.
Luke wasn't on for that first extra point either.
The Walker's been punting.
26 seconds to go, third quarter. Lindale with a big lead. Handoff, faking the handoff. Peterson will throw to the outside. Seifert at the 40. At midfield, gets tripped up from behind. Boy, Seifert, I'm just waiting for an ankle to break right there. Seifert gets it across midfield and just flails out of bounds inside Palestine territory. Lindale with a 45-13 lead right now and the football. It'll be 1st and 10 Eagles at the Palestine 46-yard line.
That's going to be the end of the quarter, looks like.
They're just going to go ahead and let the clock run out. Third quarter comes to a close. They've got a quarter to go, and Lindale has played some magnificent football on the offensive end. 45-13 lead over the Palestine Wildcats, working on the top of District 9-4A as they are headed towards a district showdown with Kilgore in a week if they can hang on to this game. Fourth quarter on the way next with OnTheCall.net.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Beeler, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Beeler Roofing. Beeler Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Beeler Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Beeler Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Beeler at Beeler Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Beeler Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
Looking for a good way to save some money? Refinance your mortgage loan with Cooperative Teachers Credit Union. At CTCU, we know it's the little things that make life easier, which is why we offer some of the lowest rates on one of your biggest investments, your home. Apply online or give us a call to see how we may be able to lower your monthly payments. Rates change often, so become a member and apply today at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval, proof of income, and length of residency. CTCU is an equal housing lender.
Well, we come back quickly as they came back way before the media timeout limit that they should have gone with. And a fumble on the play as the fourth quarter got started. And Lindale will lose 5 yards on the fumble recovery. They get the football back, but they'll be back 5 yards. 2nd and 15 now from their own 49-yard line now. Peterson setting them up. They will move everybody from the from the left to the right. Trips receivers off to the right side now. Evan Alford outside. Handoff Jenkins. Going to go right side, and he gets pounded.
I believe that's DJ.
That'll be DJ Walton, looks like, with the carry. So Walton now in the backfield instead of Jordan Jenkins, who I see now standing on the sideline. So Jenkins' night may be over with now with a 45-13 lead right now in the 4th period. Well, that would be a little unusual. We've got Casey Villarreal as the backup running back on the depth chart. So we're going to have to talk to Coach Cochran about getting that right for the broadcasters probably. He needs to buzz the tower before we put somebody else in. Peterson taking the snap. Straight drop back and throw screen pass. Complete to Walton. Getting outside midfield 40. 40 looking for a block downfield. 35-30. Still on his feet. Inside the 25-yard line. Spectacular run after the catch. Out of the backfield by DJ Walton.
That was well set up by the line. Good job by Sam on the play fakes, and DJ just turned on the afterburners. He's fast.
Well, a fantastic play. Boy, DJ coming in as Jordan Jenkins going to take the rest of the night off.
DJ's kind of like Siegfried with the ball in his hands. He's got one direction, that's toward the goal line. There is no other direction.
Well, it was a time that young man was playing great football and then took a little time out, missed a football game, came back stronger and better than ever. Handoff Walton again, bouncing inside, back and forth across the 20, gets some good yardage up to the 18-yard line. So Walton, a major part of this huge drive right now for the Lindale Eagles. As 4th period just underway and the Eagles threatening again inside the red zone.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd down.
And Mark, you were serious just a while ago. Maybank and Henderson going into overtime.
Well, it showed that, but now it's showing that there's 3 minutes left and Henderson's up by 7.
Okay.
So I don't know the time. I can't. Sometimes
we have had a little battle tonight, checking our scores, haven't we?
Yeah.
9:42 to go. Lindale bounces out of the huddle. Now Peters is just going to have to keep it. He'll run it out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. We thought there was a possibility it was going to be an offside call on Case Brooks because right before the snap, Case bounced back about a yard in his formation and then got reset.
That was a smart play by Sam because I think he wanted just to throw it away, but if he would have, he had some linemen downfield because that was a run play, and a couple of them were down the field blocking, and that was smart just to tuck it and run, not throw it.
How tall is Sam?
I think he's close to 6'4".
Okay. Well, we don't have dimensions on either team, or I don't. Here, Sam Peterson turns around, hands off, going wide, and this time DJ Walton's got nobody but white jerseys coming at him. And boy, I tell you, when Palestine, when their defensive front, somehow it's almost like they decide that we're all going right now because when they make tackles behind the line of scrimmage, there's always 4 of them.
Yeah, 25, 99, 50, 52. Those are all seniors up front. Those guys have played a lot of football, and they're pretty good. I mean, that's a pretty good front down there.
Well, they're all either
the 2 linebackers, 33 and 20. They both are seniors. So their whole inside 6 of them are quality senior football players.
Well, they all look like lumberjacks. That's all we know. 8:45 to go. Handoff right up in the middle. No, Sam Peterson's going to keep it, and he fools everybody. Touchdown, Peterson. 22 yards out. Sam Peterson, and a great play fake to DJ Walton. And DJ even played it out magnificently. Acted like he had the football, even made a step on a defender, and I was following him. Sam Peterson came right in behind him. 22-yard touchdown. Lindale Eagles 51-13 over Palestine.
I'm so glad to see Sam doing this right now because this will help down the road. People are going to get this film. And go ahead if you want.
Well, they're going to think about it, too. 8:40 to go. Point after is good by Landon Love. The Lindale Eagles, 52. Palestine, 13. The shocker continues from Eagle Stadium in Lindale on senior night. We come back.
Hi there, it's Doc Deason with Real Edge Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing. And even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game. And if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at docdeasonrealestate.com. That's docdeasonrealestate.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Well, the Eagles are going right now. Kick goes deep. Going to be taken at the 5-yard line. Returnable also at the 20-yard line and brought down right at the 18, maybe 19-yard line. I'll tell you what, Tajon Wilson has been taking a beating tonight. He's returned a lot of kicks as Landon Love not only has tacked on extra points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, he's also got a 37-yard field goal, his longest of the season. And Landon's been kicking it deep, and Wilson's been having to return it deep each and every time. He has been running hard and also been getting pounded by this kick coverage team.
Yeah, that's a good job by Corey Sanders again on the edge. That's 2 or 3 times on the kickoff. They bounced it all the way out there, and he's been there on the edge.
Palestine football. They'll hand off first man through and whistle immediately as we're going to get a procedure call again against Palestine.
Now, sometimes they try to go a little bit too fast.
Well, the turnovers have all turned into points for the Lindale Eagles tonight. And even 2 fumbles that have mysteriously, as soon as they hit the turf, have bounced right back underneath a Wildcat. So they've even caused a couple of fumbles tonight, but have not been able to pounce on them in time.
Now, what I was going to say while ago about Sam run the ball, these people are going to get these films down the road, and it's going to be hard just to sell out on Jordan Jenkins all night long because Sam can run, and he's a weapon, and I'm glad to see this late in the season like this before the playoffs.
Snap back, handoff to Conley going to left side. And instead of being Conley, at the time it'll be Keemon Ross. Ross will get the carry crossing the 15-yard line up to, well, they're going to mark it down right at the 16-yard line. So after the 5-yard mark-off, he'll pick up about 2 yards after that. 2nd and 13 now, Palestine. Going right to left. Ball going to be on that right hash mark. Palestine got their touchdowns at the 6:23 mark of the first quarter and the 6:02 mark in the third quarter. And a flag on the play before they even broke out of the huddle.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 21. Half the distance to the goal. 2nd down.
I have no idea what that was.
You mentioned it at halftime also, Mark, that one of the hurdles, one of the huge challenges for Lance Angel 2 years ago when he made the return was trying to get the discipline back instilled in this football program, not just the team, but the program as a whole, and get people to start believing in it again with a good man at the helm. And we're seeing that kind of fall apart right now just in this game. But this is the first time Palestine really has had to clear this kind of hurdle all season long, being down by 52-13 as well.
Yeah, and he's going to do it. His staff will do it. They'll get him. I mean, you know, this was just such a frustrating game for them anyway. They had high hopes. They had a chance to maybe be in the chase for the district championship, and it fell apart early in the game. And it's just been a frustrating game for that sideline over there. And he's going to get them. I mean, he's got some good young groups coming. Every level beat us last night from 7th grade to JV. They've got kids coming.
Well, deep pitch to Wilson again, and he gets some running room and can't keep his balance in bounds. Boy, he had the corner, and the Lindale defense pushed him as far out of bounds to the sideline as they could, but he ends up bouncing out of bounds, and they're going to mark him down a lot further back than I thought he was. They're going to mark him down at the 26-yard line. Boy, and he just was so close to getting his balance and staying up the sideline.
And he's another sophomore. I mean, he's a good-looking sophomore. 23, another one. They got a couple of good good running backs that are young.
Well, 4th and 4. The snap goes over the head of the punter, but he's able to regain it and get it back. Wilson gets off a decent kick, takes a huge Palestine bounce at the 45-yard line. They're going to down it at the 38-yard line of the Lindale Eagles. Well, a ball that almost went over Gerard Walker's head. He ends up booting it all the way down to the 38-yard line. That's where Lindale will start 1st and 10.
Yeah, he made 2 great plays all in one. Then the ball was snapped about 9 or 10 feet, and he jumped up, got a hand on it, batted it down to himself, and then punted to, what was that, 40? What was that, Dusty? 45? I don't know what it was. But it was a nice play by Walker.
You're right on top of it, Mark. 43 yards.
See, that's what I said.
Well, it ended up being a great roll, too. And you saw Eric Williams run right by the football.
Yeah.
He just keeps trying to fake out everybody. 1st and 10, Lindale Eagles. Sam Peterson takes the snap, gets a little low, picks it up, gives it off to Villarreal. Villarreal with his first carry of the night, gets it all the way to the 45-yard line. He's going to pick up 8 yards. You know, I'd really like to see this guy get in the open field.
I think that's Chandler Paul.
And it's not. It'll be Chandler Paul with the football.
That's Chandler.
Okay. Okay, what number is he wearing?
He's 21.
Okay.
Not that you can see it from here, but
no, I tell you, I'm just going to break in the field house tonight after they do laundry, and I'm taking these jerseys. I'm telling you.
I knew the only reason I knew that because I saw him come in the game and I saw his number from the back. Which is about the only time I can ever see him.
All right, I should just turn these lights down. Maybe light a candle or two, and everybody will just know we're very comfortable in the press room now. All right, these jerseys have been really tough to read all night long. 6:07 to go in the ball game, and the Lindale Eagles are just letting this clock run as quick and as fast as they possibly can. Trips receivers off to the right side. Ball far hash mark. Handoff. Chandler Paul again, straight up the middle. Paul gets across the 45-yard line, and then white jerseys can't take him down. And once again, downfield blocking, and this is going to be interesting. This may be the longest 5:45 we've had all season long, Mark, with the tension that's going on the field right now.
Lindale got a break then because they came out of the huddle a little bit late, and they did not get these 3 receivers. They were not set, and they let it go. But there's 2 of them I know were not set of the 3. They just waited a little bit too long to get them out of the huddle.
Well, 2 carries by Chandler Paul sets up a 3rd and 1 right now from the 47-yard line of Lindale. Eagles with a 50-13 lead over Palestine that may be a shocker or surprising to anybody else. But Lindale had their number from the very first play from scrimmage, and they have not looked back. Everybody gets set this time. Sam Peterson looking for the snap. Hands off Chandler Paul right off the left side. He gets hit, will not get enough for the first down. Flag comes flying in from the referee. All right, give that guy a first down just on the toss. He just tossed that flag 13 yards. And we're going to get a face mask against Palestine.
15-yard penalty back onto the run.
You know what? There's no way they're going to review this film next week.
No.
God bless their hearts. Boy, they just everything falling apart for the Wildcats tonight.
This Lindale coaching staff has done such a really tremendous job this year. They're young guys. They're energetic guys. They're so knowledgeable. You know, I'm partial to Chris because he was my linebacker coach for a couple of years back in 2005, 2006, somewhere along in there. Did a great job for me. Love the guy like a brother. And Roselle's done a great job with the defense. And Matt Cochran's just done a blow-up job on the offense. And Jacob Merriman, one of our exes, is a defensive line coach, and he was one of my linebackers, and I love him like a son, and he's done just a great job with the D-line. And Jacob Alford's another one of our exes, has the O-line, so a lot of ties down there.
We've been playing superior football tonight. Pauls gets up about 2 yards deep behind Sam Peterson. He gets the handoff. He's going to go wide. Cuts inside. Picks up a couple. They got an automatic first down, of course, with the face mask call. And Chandler Paul picks up 1 more yard. Gets a 2nd and 9 now. And getting back to that subject, too, of God bless Matt Cochran's heart today as he and wife Annie are trying to prepare for the loss of her father, who just has not been able to bounce back from COVID-19. and is in poor health as we speak. Matt's had a really rough day. The family has been really fighting this for an awful long time, and we just send out so many prayers and hugs to not only the family but the extended family, this coaching staff. Chris got pretty emotional on the field as he was talking to me about what kind of day his brother has had. So it's been something that's really brought everybody a lot tighter, a lot more together here in the last couple of weeks. But, boy, you just hate it for Matt as he's here trying to coach a football game when his heart and his mind obviously is somewhere else.
You know, they've got plans on taking him immediately to the field house when this game's over so we can get over to the hospital and spend some time with the family and Annie. And our heart goes out to all of them because it's, you know, Bob White is his name, and he was a healthy man, and this COVID hit him, and this has been a fight for 2 months, and it's just so hard on the family, and he's been a trooper, and Andy's been a trooper, and it's just so tough, especially during the football season when you're a coach.
With a lot of shifting going on the field right now. 2:42 to go. Clock continues to roll. Lindale with a 3rd and 9. Handoff to Chandler Paul, and he just gets bulldogged behind the line of scrimmage and ripped down by Anthony McLaughlin. Anthony, a sophomore, just really took Chandler Paul and chunked him down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, that's another good-looking sophomore. Defensive front guy there. Well, they got 4 of them on the roster, and they've all contributed tonight.
Well, Tashawn Wilson will stand back at his own 10-yard line awaiting the Sam Peterson punt. Sam's going to set up because it's 4th and 15 right now after the loss by Chandler Paul. Clock rolling, 2 minutes to go in this one. Lindale with a comfortable lead. Peterson takes his time, gets off a kick end over end, hits at the 18-yard line at the 15, now rolls inside the 10, and will get blown down at the 7-yard line. And boy, bless his heart, Wilson can't do anything about it. He can't return it. Ball came down too quick. Final score, Henderson takes down Maybank 27-20. So Henderson moves into that 2-3 mark, tying up with Chapel Hill right now for that 4th playoff spot in 9-4A. Got a player down at the 40-yard line after the punt.
That Chapel Hill matchup with Henderson will be next week, and Chapel Hill's had 2 weeks off. They had an open date and a Maybank forfeit, and so they haven't. Next week will be their first game in 3 weeks. They've had a long time to prepare for Henderson. The winner of that will go to the playoffs, and Kilgore will be in, Lindale will be in, Palestine will be in, and the winner of that game will be the 4th place team.
Great. So it will come down to a Henderson Chapel Hill battle, and boy, unfortunately for insult to injury purposes, Chauvier Cluis goes down at the 40-yard line and walks off injured for the Palestine Wildcats. They come in and hand off, coming near side. Big running room and a huge hole. 10, 20, 30, 40, getting into midfield and running away from the Lindale defense, trying to get all the way to the end zone. It's going to be a long touchdown run. It is a huge touchdown run of 90 yards. And it looks as though Dimajon Martin is going to score from 90 yards out. Make that Tajon Wilson. My apologies. Wilson takes it in from 90 yards out. Well, that ought to make the white jerseys feel a little bit better about this 4th quarter and the end of this football game, as finally someone gets outside here in the second half for the Palestine Wildcats and takes it to the yard.
Yeah, that's a little buck sweep that was blocked perfectly, and he had a little crease and hit it, and he was out the gate.
Well, Wilson gets the touchdown, sets up the extra point, which Oliva knocks through, and it's good. So Oliva gets the late touchdown extra point, the after, at minute 34 to go. Palestine draws a touchdown here late in the 4th period. 52-20 is our score. We come back and listen to Lindale Eagle football with OnTheCall.net.
There are stores that sell office furniture, and then there's Office Barn. No one comes close to our selection of new and gently used furniture.
Here's an update on merchandise arrivals at Office Barn in Tyler. Several truckloads of used office furniture, including desks, chairs, bookcases, and used cubicles, boxcar loads of furniture for the home office, like some really nice desks of all sizes, storage options, you name it, we have it. We deliver anywhere.
Buy it in our store or buy it on our extensive website.
Have you always wanted an adjustable height stand-up desk? Try to beat this price on this L-shaped electric programmable adjustable desk. New, over $2,000. Now at Office Barn, only $9.95. I'm John Longcrier. Thank you for your support as we celebrate our 20th anniversary in 2020.
On Highway 69, between Tyler and Lindale. Office Barn, across from the big, big American flag.
God bless America.
Well, we missed talking to John Longcrier today. We had him set up to come and hang out with us at the football game. Sit down and talk a little bit at halftime. He was a little nervous and said he didn't know if he could be in the same area, the same room with me and Spano for, an entire 20-minute span. So, no pun intended, but Longcrier is one of those guys with Mason Terry who said they wanted to not only support our broadcast, but always support the athletic department. Whatever's going on at the school, they do what they can to help out. And they were very excited to be a part of onthecall.net and our coverage of Lindale Eagle football for 2020. And obviously we can't be doing this without his help. Character in his own right. It would have been nice to get him in here to eat some of our food.
Yeah, so just as long as they don't touch my cinnamon roll Dusty brought me.
That's not a cinnamon roll, man. That's like a loaf. That's a cinnamon loaf. Those darn Cinnabons you bring in here from Slotsky's are killing all of us. Well, Lindale takes the football after the kickoff, and Sam Peterson taking the snap, and he will kneel it down back at the 20. This is where quarterbacks just they just kill their stats. Dusty's got to get his eraser out because Sam's going to lose 5 yards on every one of these snaps. They're keeping the game clock, the play clock on the field, so we have no idea about how the play clock corresponds with the game clock. But minute 6 to go on the game clock, and the Lindale Eagles will kneel comfortably on 2 more snaps, and they will take a 52-20 win over the Palestine Wildcats. And what a lot of people that may be listening or watching this football game may have seen as a bit of a surprise.
Yeah, David Wiley, one of our maintenance guys that does so much good work, was up here before the game and said somehow a wire got cut or something to this play clock, and I don't know. He said he couldn't fix it in time for the game to start. So
yeah. Well, evidently the connection is a little bad because the play clock would come on, but it would skip. It would skip a second or two here and there. So they just decided, the official just said, we're not going to fight it all night long, just cut it off. So game clock works just fine. And the game clock says 15 seconds. Sam Peterson will kneel for a final time tonight. And the Lindale Eagles will impress everyone in the district. And they will have wide eyes in Kilgore tonight as they put up 52 against the Palestine Wildcats tonight. And a 52-20 win behind 3 touchdown runs by Jordan Jenkins and a couple of touchdown runs by Sam Peterson tonight. A Landon Love field goal, a Jacob Siegfried reception, and, of course, an Eric Williams 30-yard interception return for a touchdown. And Lindale goes home a 52-20 win over Palestine and a 5-0 perfect district mark against Kilgore. Next week, it'll be district championship time for this football team. When we come back, we'll give you some totals. Kenny Smith, Mark Spann, Dusty Swope from Eagle Stadium. Senior night tonight. Big win for the Lindale Eagles. When we come back, you're listening to Lindale Eagle Football with onthecall.net.
Social distancing has always been easy at Office Barn in Tyler.
A showroom almost as big as a football field. Really?
I'm John Longcrier. 2020 is Office Barn's 20th anniversary. We continue to have the largest selection of new and used office furniture and cubicles. Office Barn can help with your social distancing needs by providing sneeze guards and plexiglass privacy panels.
Hundreds of new and used desks. From $50 to $5,000.
Over 1,000 chairs in stock, from $20 to $2,000. New commercial-grade office chairs starting at $99 with warranty and assembly. Filing cabinets, cubicles, workstations, lobby furniture, even gun safes. We deliver anywhere.
Buy it in our store or buy it on our extensive website. Office Barn in Tyler, between Tyler and Lindale on Highway 69, across from the big, big American flag.
Thank you, East Texas, and God bless America.
Looking for a good way to save some money? Refinance your mortgage loan with Cooperative Teachers Credit Union. At CTCU, we know it's the little things that make life easier, which is why we offer some of the lowest rates on one of your biggest investments, your home. Apply online or give us a call to see how we may be able to lower your monthly payments. Rates change often, so become a member and apply today at coopteachers.com. Federally insured by the NCUA. Loan subject to credit approval, proof of income, and length of residency. CTCU is an equal housing lender.
Hi there, it's Doc Deason with Real Edge Real Estate in Tyler, proud member of the Lindale High School class of 1990. What an honor it is to help bring you Eagle football this season with my longtime friend Kenny Smith. High school football in Texas is almost a sacred thing. And even in this COVID climate, Friday nights in the fall have been, and I hope always will be, special. They've been special for me since my folks began taking me to games back when I was a kid. Enjoy tonight's game. And if I could do anything to help you or your family with real estate needs, I would sure appreciate the chance to earn your business. I work with buyers and sellers. You can find testimonials from past clients online at docdeasonrealestate.com. That's docdeasonrealestate.com. If you'd like to reach out direct, feel free to do so. 903-262-8680. That's 262-8680. Again, I'm Doc Deason. Go Eagles.
Hello, Lindale Eagle fans. I'm Macy Bueller, and I wanted to tell you about my family's business called Bueller Roofing. Bueller Roofing should be the only name you remember when it comes to residential and commercial quality roofing. We also offer roof repair. Roof repair can save you hundreds, even thousands of dollars for those that don't need full roof replacement. Bueller Roofing does traditional shingles, metal, flat, foam, even roof coatings. Call us because Bueller Roofing can help you. Call my dad at 903-347-8484. That's Brooks Bueller at Bueller Roofing, 903-347-8484.
Bueller Roofing, flying high with the Eagles in 2020.
The 2020 dove season is underway in Texas with deer season and open up in November. Make the move this season and go all in with the CC wildlife and cattle hunting adventure you have always wanted for you and your group of avid or beginner hunters. Former Van Vandal Cody Campbell offers